feels for a friend of Grumbles. Like you. Many farewells.
What now? That might have been more satisfying than a big explosion.
What's up? Be good.
What now?
What you got?
We cannot let black blood spread.
You got a problem? Undermine needs someone looking out for the little guy.
Yo, keep it real. What's the holdup?
Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
I got your papers. Just tell her you're with me.
Okay. The next category is called impossible.
Oh wait, no, there's two.
No, it's your turn.
You don't have to. It's not your turn
No,
now.
I can do it. I believe it. Try.
Who's doing the invites for fucking DM?
Up at like 7 in the morning.
Watch me.
I don't have.
Yeah.
Got a temporary emote ban. Nah, but I gotta unban it and shit like CBA, bro. Oh my god.
¿Cómo es la H?
Ya, está aquí. Hola, Coseta, hola.
Hola. Tú.
Pero es que no puedo hablar porque digo.
Es una puta pegada histórica. O sea,
Sure, DK is gonna be good, you know. You guys are gonna pump the DK instead.
Or Timmy gets buff. I don't give a shit. You know. When you think about it, Mage gets a little small nerf, Rogue 2, and we don't. You know.
I don't know if it's nerfed to Rogue. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I got Dollis a little bit, but not much.
I think Mage is so insanely broken right now that even if they nerfed it by 20% overall damage, it will still be OP. So I don't think those nerfs matter.
Brunhilde did the math Lontar, and basically, look, I can explain it to you. Let me see if I can.
Are we gonna trust Brunhilde's math here? Like,
no, but if you do a 7 compound finish on Rogue, you reset right now for 7 seconds, okay, on any spell. You would reset for 5.7. So it's 1.3 sec difference on reset. So my Vanish would come back per Evis 1.3 sec slower. But I'm doing 20% more damage on one of my highest abilities, Deadshot. And I'm gonna do 20% more on Sinister, which you don't press because everyone's playing Ambush, but guess what? Mr. Young Whis can play Keep It Rolling. And then it's actually like a big buff, you know? Because then you wouldn't ambush. So there's a big chance Rogue will parse like fuck on Wednesday.
Sounds amazing.
Yo, Lonta. You know what I just saw, Lonta?
What?
Try to inspect the Whis form right now.
Let me see.
Just don't look at my shuffle.
Don't look at my. He's about it. He thought that we would not notice.
You know what, guys? Listen, you know what's even more funny? I just had a 4-2, so I just recovered a little bit of it. It was even worse before.
That's fucking brutal.
You know what I did? I logged in. I had like 2-5 MMR when that was like the highest MMR. I had full greens.
Yeah.
I went 1-5.
Yeah, that's what I did on my SP too. So my SP is like terrible win rate.
One guy left on the last game when I was, the rounds were only 1 round. Oh, sorry, 5 rounds, you know? So I didn't get the last win. Like a guy was on a 6-0, but someone else left.
Yeah, that's lame.
And then I did like let me just have an investigation here. What did I actually do? I don't know. It was brutal. We'll put it like that. Don't need to go in detail, but it was very brutal.
My Feral is not that good right now. It's respectable.
It's full green, no force set. You know, this guy was a king, by the way.
This is with the guy that I got my first one on, bro.
Oh, really? That's funny. He incarns me, ask him. I will push in, even though it's a bit awkward, and then I'll come back.
kill you through, though.
I think I'm fine. I'm a throw.
He might beam me. He beams me.
I will frenzy now, and I'll re-frenzy if needed.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, I'm pushing in. He's running him down as a bear. Lock them.
Run down the boom team. They're very
I bash heal on top. Kick this.
Y'all ready for this?
Captain everyone, maybe?
I mean, they're gonna die like this, guys. They will never live. I locked him. You next year.
Yeah,
Maybe Kilo's cast.
That's good.
Insane damage.
Just running at him.
Can't stop.
I trinket offensive.
You
know what's crazy? I could have done way more damage, but I didn't AoE rip. But I could have just sent them.
Poor Bumpkin, man.
Yeah, poor Bumpkin. Admiliora knows the struggle.
Ameliora, man. I hear he's a king now.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Dude,
improved. I wouldn't say he's a king yet, but...
I watched that guy play Bumpkin, and he ran in, no stealth, into sub rogue hunter or something.
You watched him.
And he was in, and then then they broke the sap on him, and you know what Emiliora did as first global? He went into cat form and got stunned in cat.
No.
And then he went, I pre-cat? I should have pre-bared.
No. I was looking at chat, and I ran in, I thought I was the stealth. I got sapped in cat form, and then I just got one shot.
There we go.
It was a bit unlucky.
Then he went, at least I pre-cat.
What? Yeah, okay. That's fucking troll. That was a bit scuffed. But that was one off. It happens.
Oh, Rogue Mage, no!
Magus.
Oh, are you gonna watch party or no? Oscarito.
Nah, gonna war game and chill. Maybe ladder. I don't know. We'll see. See what we end up doing.
Oh, they're starting 20 minutes actually.
Oh, it's in 20?
Yeah. 7,
Fuck.
no?
I thought it was gonna be like 9.
No. I think it's at 7.
Yeah.
Bro, yesterday we played at 7 for 1 hour and we had to wait till face you till like 1 or midnight. Like, fuck me, that was brutal, man.
Bro, when we... Dude, I told you.
5 hours.
We went like 12-0 against swap scene wargames into their FMP. Then we go face Tesha 4 hours later. My energy drink fully like dipped off, like everything.
Subterfuge.
It was like full depression.
It's too much.
It is really long wait time. I wish they did something about it.
Yeah.
I got the fair.
Yeah.
Full CBMP, you're getting
Subterfuge.
blasted.
Most on Rogue. I have insane beats on Rogue, and then I go Mage.
Yeah, I kind of pissed on them in
Rogue
Rogue,
is
but
just
maybe
dead.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Subterfuge.
It's Rogue Mage, bro.
I'm done. It's a block. Oh!
Only Mace will survive that, bro. Pick this.
Full main
Dive
healer.
now. I have you late. Good.
Nice. I'm blasting Mage a bit.
Stun me DR.
Big.
I'll just skin for the sake of it.
Sure.
I
Subterfuge.
got
Mage
more offensive
on
proc.
Sip.
I can stop if needed.
Also can stop
Oh,
it.
he blinked.
You
Fade.
Hellstone back late.
Yeah,
okay?
I stunned the
He
resheep.
He broke.
I root
Are
healer.
you pressing anyway?
Well,
You
I'll stop
Hellstone?
for now.
I have
And
kick. I have kick for the Ryu. Oh, he blinked again. Good class.
I got the
I
fair.
got
He
Rogue.
can't fail. He's gonna get it still. I double curl. Yeah, double curl.
I double vortex. I'll top myself here.
Out of last of the sky, and then I NS you out.
I'm blasting Rogue a bit.
Yeah. Rogue can die here. I lock fast.
Yeah, he can.
Rogue, I have the biggest damage for Rogue here.
You're done for Rogue?
I
Yeah.
saw already.
I'm
Yeah,
sitting
that's-
actually.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. He
I can't get out.
fainted. I clone him.
Mage also is back here.
Yeah, I root him. He blinks.
Yeah.
I can
I keep
keep
Rogue.
it. Cannot keep it.
It's fine. I kept him.
I have no hooks on
charge him.
okay?
On his go.
Subterfuge.
Yeah, we're getting
I'm
Don't
down.
get double
blasting
feared. Just pre-port
Fade.
me.
I know.
I need to need to
Actually,
people.
knock didn't work. You
You
poured out, okay?
I think I'll wall. I have to.
Sure. Here,
Let's
see?
stop this.
Nice.
Spring.
I
I
saw.
lock wall.
I killed Mage maybe. Pick them on him.
Yeah, I maimed him. He blocked.
He
I
blocked.
mean. Full bleach Rogue here.
Yeah, I see.
You could kill Rogue in a lasso. You want a lasso?
Heal Rogue. No, go.
Yeah,
Go.
Yeah.
Big,
Sure.
Get it.
I root healer line of sight. Okay, he just died.
We're so bad.
Dude, RMP.
RMP. I told you this counters RMP, and it is what it is.
Bro, everything counters RMP. People just don't know yet.
Yeah, okay. Let's go a little bit more now, okay?
I can't look at my details every game, bro. I'm cloning my own bleach off, and I just see 900 KDPS after the gates. The whole game's over.
But
It's so ridiculous. Oh,
it's a bit broken.
Ollie. I don't even mind when classes are OP like this, like easy to play classes, but when it's like this easy, it just feels like, I don't know, you guys have
I mean, it almost looks like an Azure Rogue that's on steroids, and it's like easy to play almost.
I mean, you have the same amount of
Like you
stunts
just
as
spam whip and
Outlaw.
you're not tanky.
Yeah, you have the same stunts as Outlaw, you have Cyclone, you can play pre-cock, and your cast is fast as fuck with hard, and you have the acid damage. Like, you're literally just better. You know, on NA, by the way, they're raging about FMP. Like, Cedars RMP cannot win FMP a single game. They're like completely raging. They think FMP should never lose
I
to
came to
RMP.
fix problems.
But I think you can
not
win,
make
but it's
new
just,
ones.
yeah, I say it all the time. It's like a 50-50 matchup.
I mean, it definitely looked close matchups. It didn't look like one of the teams should just auto win.
I think it's a skill matchup, bro. If someone does something good at the right moment, I think you can just win.
Yeah.
But obviously, see, it's harder to do it while the fella's doing 1 million DPS, right?
It's just hard to play into a comp where you're so dead all game, and then you're doing goes, and they stop your go, and then they counter go with their stop, you know?
Yeah.
What power, this guy's a bit brewing. Can I get the sleep
I
on?
stop this.
Nice, I won't
Oh,
go.
Blast him.
Yeah, I see him.
Last
Time
healer?
stop.
I feel on it.
I'll bleed the fear because I don't know. I play.
My bad. I shouldn't
We
have picked this.
overlap.
I ground.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Then I will
I'm
regular
still
one.
doing good.
Sure.
Yeah, I grounded, then I win
Nice.
shit, bro. Can't stop that one.
Cloning him.
First stop, the Incontinental Hotel.
Dude, I want to go to
Goblins of all
Silithus,
sorts
man. We need to
congregate there.
get
It's a great place to get the latest
Yeah,
word.
Pumpkin is really good now.
Smells worse than I remember.
He beam me.
Always this
Can't stop anything right now. I kicked healer.
ain't my home.
Stunning him. I'm gonna DI him. Just keep going, Pumpkin.
I have no kicks for
We can win here.
Excellent. Let's head inside the hotel.
I double curl maybe.
Let's give it a sec.
Dead.
Pumpkin can still die.
Go dead.
Okay, sure. Oh, okay.
Last him, please.
Big damage. He got full bleed. Don't do me now.
Couldn't get out of this.
Keep this.
I'll miss you.
Nothing, I can double sleep.
Yeah, see. Are you fine, Oscar?
Welcome to the best place ever.
I get the R.
I'm clone. They have no trinkets left, by the way. We win kind of soon.
I mean, healer
So we're
here,
being
line
nice.
of-
Good. Okay, if you can clone, it's good.
See you around.
Nice.
Lock him and disintegrate.
Yeah.
I have no skills, just go.
It's okay.
Something for you.
I'm blasting Pumpkin a bit.
Mine is in a
situation right now.
Guys,
Gallywix and the Dark
Yeah.
Fiends.
Big fish. Biggest damage stab.
Okay.
I stuck him to you.
He beat me last time.
One army global and
I kick you. I curl. Just send Boomkin, he can die,
Welcome to the best place.
Dragon is also good.
Maybe heal again. Casting
Nice.
stone.
Yeah, if you get it, it's insane.
Fake dev.
Nice. Insane.
Watch me.
Skinny.
I only have Incinerate here, but
Okay, they just die.
yeah, they can.
I will let them angel and then I incarnate.
Okay.
Go into raid.
Next up,
Win on
Hail
Kick
Look
this?
at him.
Yeah, I see him.
I fair charge on the
I slow the healer, you can't get you. Influence on healer, into the clone. I influence on the heal. Into fairness string it. Just win.
kind of took over Tailgate Park.
Nice.
I left Laszlo Overbite in charge. I need to talk to him.
Welcome, man.
I told you.
Right, bro.
No one ever believes in me.
I remember things being bad. But this is worse than expected.
We do things different.
Bilgewater on duty. I need to see it with my own eyes.
I'll stay with our ride, in case we need a quick escape. Something gotta be done about the dark. Bilgewater can't go on like this. Wow, it'll only make things worse. It might have to get worse to get better. Which side you on?
Laszlo, how could Gallywix do this?
Because it's so fucking troll. Well said. Well said. Really. We like guys, it's placement games, okay? It's not our fault. It's how the game works. What can we do about that? Nothing. We can do nothing about that. Why is the West form dead? God, it's like a toddler. You have to watch him at all times. Yeah.
What needs fixing?
See you around. Last stop, the Heat. My home turf.
There's a cache of resources nearby.
Cause I'm sad, like I want to keep queuing freeze, but I have to play. I have to raid Blackwing Lair. Because I need to face multi-rank 1 players, PvC players.
That's the spirit.
If the MMI is awful and nobody queues. Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, he just started playing his Feral, right? So he's like low on it. MMI, and I also was a bit low. I haven't really been playing. So.
Keeps you nobody's in line.
Credible rumors from the Russian wind trading community that Inferno used inflammatory language to watch them at the end of the season. True. I did call them losers, that is true. I did call them losers. I am I'm to blame for that, for sure.
Oh, then it's business, is it? You can't treat our own crew like
But they are
this,
losers
Nikki.
when they're sitting wind trading, so, and griefing people, so.
I'm at the big table.
It is what it is. No regrets, guys, no regrets.
You're the one who gets to stick around and mop up this mess.
I swear, by the way, Destro and Demo are like better than people think. But no one can paint in it of UC except Mercy, because only that's a Mercy Warlock. It's kind of funny. Well, Swaps is the Mercy Warlock too, I guess. I'm finding you stinky, stinky dog, you sucks, you stinky, stinky swine. Rude? Really? You're calling me rude? That's crazy. Team of Frost is kind of good. Finally match this match, and I mean, we could lose this. For sure we could. Oh. 25-minute game. Game will have to end. We've been countered, guys. We've been countered. I have a Frost Mage, so... Yeah, we go all in.
Bails on me, I skin. Sure. I avoided one frostball thing.
Killing
Killing the thing first. Going Shaman now.
Nice.
Full Mage Shaman in low. Follow me.
I'm blasting Mage a little bit here.
Okay. I drink it first.
Can you kill tap, kill tap? I'm CS right now. I'm trying to get the tide as well. Yeah, I will hold some, I got the tide. Grounding?
Going Mage here. Full
yeah.
Mage and Mage. I shift this. Shift back. Shift out. I'm
nice.
gonna
Really good, really good. Yeah.
Grimlock, that's you? She's a good one.
I pre-kill Tremor,
I'm unlocked here.
I'll double curl, and I'll re. Just get a block or kill Warlock or something, whatever you want to do. Mage has to block for sure.
I got the bar.
Yeah, Mage blocks.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I have so much damage soon. Okay, I'm pacting. Yeah. I'm actually clean shaman. Push him in B. Yeah, he walled it. It's okay, Yeah. I'm porting. I'm a bit far.
This guy is such a fucking faggot.
Warlock reflected one bolt. Yeah. I kick shifting.
Y'all ready for this?
Bro, can you get a life?
Ready to elevate your wellness and beauty routine? Say goodbye to underwhelming bath salts. Introducing Dead Sea Magnesium Chloride Flakes and Marco Ezra Dead Sea Mineral Salts. Experience ultimate relaxation with our fast-absorbing Dead Sea Magnesium Chloride Flakes, soothing your body and mind. Marco Ezra Dead Sea Mineral Salt nourishes your skin, removes impurities, and promotes overall health. Unwind, relax, reduce inflammation, and soothe tired muscles with this perfect combination. Both products come in secure packaging with a convenient pouring spout and removable lid, ensuring easy application and preserving their exceptional properties. So don't wait any longer. Order now and unlock a world of beauty and wellness today.
It's okay. We'll win soon. Yeah. I'm blasting Warlock. Nice, really good. I'm killing Warlock. We're through his pack. Yeah, I got the fear. Win. I'm Mage no blocks, Warlock no wall. It's good. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Trying to push in a bit with you. Right. I'm out of line of sight. Oh my god, he's so lucky with this fear path. He got my CS. Yeah. Yeah. I'm blasting Mage, it's all I can hit. Yeah, what a bad
Maybe.
Are we fine?
Yeah.
I'm trying to stun them all. Can't get it.
Buddy,
Soul ripping. Getting Warlock.
are you done?
I'm trying to fear to get CS from Mage. You Tremor? I killed Tremor. Yeah, I'm still pumping Warlock. I missed kicking CS. You might be dead. Okay.
I'll win now.
Yeah, sure. I probably. I try Fae Healer and I Fae String. I'll Fae Healer. Oh my god, the Warlock got the Fae on me first. It's Veins, it's Veins. We need to kill a little bit here. I'm fair. Yeah, he does, maybe he does. I told him yeah too. String is dead. I just fucked up at one point. Would have one way earlier. Look at damage, by the way, this is kind of balanced. It's a melee into mage lock, by the way. Just like, let's not forget that it's a melee class.
Okay. The fuck is that?
Yeah, sure. Do like 9 times everyone else's damage. Good. Yeah. Do you even have Conquest gear yet? Like, do you even have gear? I mean, I guess you do. Dystrophies? Yeah, you're bubble buddy. Yeah, American AWC starts in like 8 minutes, I guess. Do they all play Rogue? I actually don't think they all play Rogue Mage. That too.
It's just crazy how you can log a class.
What's the modern combined? Yeah. It's a bit stupid.
It's a bit like when I play Windwalker.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
So do you play last game? I'm playing this.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. The class looks kind of easy to play. I don't know if it's just like an illusion on details, but it just looks like you're pressing like 3 buttons, and like the rest is just like passives kinda.
You only press stunts, right? You press main.
When Feral App is stronger, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Every once in a while, yeah, I mean, that is true.
What needs fixing?
I have never seen a place like this. Wait till you see Uptown. The roots brought us. I caught the scent of black blood in a small storehouse. We must hurry.
I have more deliveries. I'll be in touch.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
What's the damage?
Inside the building.
Inside me there are 2 wolves, and they are both the enemy of... Not easy. I stand up Feral and Asa avoid damage nerfs every week. Asa actually got damage buff like a month. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Asa is not the biggest problem right now, I guess, but Feral is definitely kind of OP.
Aren't they getting nerfed?
Oh, wait a minute. You didn't have to knock him out.
He was going. I can reach her fastest.
We get things done. That crate of black blood.
Trying to like
Let's pay
at
Rebel
Classic a
Cat
little bit,
visit.
guys, because I do have to raid Classic today. Do have to raid in Classic. I know you guys love that.
What? You never seen a goblin lady this gorgeous before?
Have to? Well, I mean, I do. I signed up and everything, right? So. Hello, the curve being a dwarf already IRL. Nice. You have mail? Do I have mail? It's just from auction house. It's like nothing. Guys, should we join the Thunder Fury event? They're doing like Thunder Fury. You guys wanna see that? Someone said Plunderstorm. I don't think anyone said Plunderstorm, but guys, I have bad news.
Oh, the fucking loser is back.
I'll say when Oscar moves as well. Wait, AWC starts in 4 minutes, right? You wanna watch it? Yeah, so basically I have to raid Classic Hardcore in like 10 minutes. I think it's the last raid, but I'm not sure. I mean, they keep raiding, but it's like the last official raid of like the OnlyFans thing, I guess. I know, but I'm down to queue a lot in general. Like I'm always down to queue. I know. Yeah, believe me, you're not the only one who thinks it's a bit boring. But I mean, it can be fun sometimes. Sometimes.
I mean, if it was new raids, sure, but the same fucking raid over and over.
Yeah. Yeah. Raid the carrot pantry. What are you saying? It's only raiding to no, I mean it's cool. I mean it's friends, you know, as well. Like I've been playing with these people a lot now, and it can be fun. Never play with my friends? No? Why is that? That's a bit rude there, so that's a thief, isn't it? Call me short and fat and laugh at me, really? What kind of friends are those? Yeah, that's not very good friends, bro. I feel like those are not very good friends, and you should consider that. You short and... Guys, what does it matter if he's short and fat? Even if he was short and fat, it would not be very nice to call him that, right?
Oh my god, sensitive.
Guys, how long do we think the raid is gonna be? 160? You are not. There is no way.
Oh.
There's no way. 5 hours? Yeah, okay. That would be fucking depression.
Oh my god. This is so hard to control.
Are you fat? I'm not fat shaming, Bob. 1.5 and 95. Nice. It's good stats. 5 hours. Yeah, that could be a DDoS happening. That part is true. Yo.
Bad news for you, Wes.
Yeah, there's bad news. You know, Oscar, some of us were not complete awful on classic hardcore, so I'm not dead yet, and I have to raid Blackwing Lair.
Well,
Yes.
really awful.
Well, I mean,
Best player in the guild.
oh, why are you 4 point of view then? I don't know why you're dead. Best.
I'm like a super player.
Oh, okay, yeah, that does make sense.
So I have a feeling I'm gonna do the same damage. Maybe the 2 wins the.
So rip them.
Yes.
I knock him down.
Nice.
Cloning shaman here, maybe choke.
Nice.
Wait, what? Oh.
Nah, I don't get
Keep it up. Nice.
Yeah.
They're gonna one-shot Oscar, I think.
so good.
Getting some distance to this shaman. I'm gonna kill the shaman, yeah. A little bit. Okay, that's good. Nice lasso, bro. Keep it going for me. Oh, he fucking spell popped him.
Running for you.
Nice.
Send that down.
I think bubble doesn't work as a foil though. Big damn.
It made me do nothing. So fun.
In trap. I'm in Bangladesh. You will help some?
I'll have some. Oscar!
I'm fine.
True.
Kill that guy there. Out of the pala.
A fake kick. Oh, kill him. Oh, kill him. This guy's so dead on my screen. No, kill him.
Throwing him low.
Oh, you are the biggest troll of my life.
It's a progress zone.
Okay. I'm all in this. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm fine. I feel fucking scared for my life, by the way. What is that class? Okay. Okay. Bro, look at your damage! What the f- this is completely broken. I mean, I guess there's a lot of pets. So. Yeah. Yeah, he's petting on pets. I mean, he is, to be fair.
You can actually see after on details how much is the players.
Yeah, and it's still a lot,
It's
sadly.
40 more than the second highest guy.
It's balanced. It's great. But yeah, I have to raid. It's the last raid, like last official raid, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we can do one more game. We can do one more, I guess. But it's like the last official raid, I guess. Because we got DDoS last time in Blackwing Lair, and everyone died. Did you see that? Yeah, so people got rest, and now we're raiding again. We're probably gonna get DDoS again, but yeah, I didn't die. I made it out alive from the DDoS.
Biggest roach.
I'm a fucking cockroach, bro. They cannot kill me in a nuclear war. But yeah, I am surprised they rest too.
We're all friends here.
I am surprised.
The whole enemy team felt like they were dead all game, but it's bottom.
Yeah, it was lovely. I was just getting completely railed.
Stay with rebel gas.
No one damage, bro.
Catching up.
I don't know, man. That was fucking pride. The announcer's broken.
And you can't just spill secrets.
Swear before they even pulled it was, bro. I didn't even like go out. I just left. I just DC'd.
So you're gonna piece it too, or you're gonna find it because.
I need to take a small nap, bro.
Dude, you're so.
Bro, when did I
Lunch nap at 7.
Oh, did I?
The-
I need a small nap. I need 50-minute nap at this point.
What? That's not even a fucking.
The lunch nap at 7. It's good. You're gonna wake up at 1 AM and feel completely dead inside.
Trust me, I'm not like
Yeah, okay, you're not a fucking sloth like me. A bit late for a lunch nap though. Are you not gonna watch the NAAWC, Oscar? The fuck? It's crazy.
Actually, it would be fun if the RMP won on an A, but I know Cedo is not that much. I don't know who's playing what.
Is that team main RMP or what, Sirius?
Yeah, but they cannot. They think it's big. But it is hard. Like, it's just hard if you're dying in the game. Let's say you do go, they just stop your go, and then you're so fucking dead. You're kind of dying during your own goals.
Yeah.
You don't really want to play. Then preferably.
Yeah.
you sure, because Mercy is down if you wanna play. Can not later?
I'm too. No, I sign up later. I go back.
5 gift.
5 gift? What are you trying to bribe him? He's an old man. He needs to sleep.
I need 30 minutes minimum. I swear. I have to.
How can you sleep 30 minutes? It's not even like, what the fuck?
What happened there, guys? Did you guys see that?
I don't know. I'll wake up.
You just go to bed and you just fall asleep instantly.
Yeah. I mean, right now I will. I'm actually dead.
That's crazy. I mean, I also went to bed at 6 a.m.
Yeah, but what I wanted to walk.
It's hard being this
I woke
successful,
up
beautiful,
at like 8
and
and I walked
small
my cat.
at the same time.
What? Wait, you went to bed at 6 a.m. then you woke up at 8 to walk your cat? Yeah, like what?
Woke up to walk Lana.
Yeah, he... No. You're a good dog owner.
You know what Stoke's name is?
Oh, I just realized what it is. Ugh. That's a bit. But why do you think about shit like that? What?
Color Lana the plug. I'm sorry.
That's fucking crazy. Do not talk about Lana like that, bro. She's goated with her fat rolls.
I'm back. So another thing though is a lot of people, including myself and others, had to boon their buffs for Dire Maul. If you guys are just getting here, so our boons are.
We gotta stop them, Smoke. We gotta get them before they get away.
You just gotta stay through the night.
If now ain't go time, then I don't know what is.
Sinners. Rated R. April 18th.
Really good. They had a really close loss against Welcome to the Jung, even though it was a 3-1 series. The games were super close, so the move's still looking good. Unfortunately, they did lose Peekaboo, one of their all-star players, but they have brought in a new Feral Druid, and yeah, we'll have to see how it all plays out, but I think Fuse was definitely a good addition to the team. And then with Gustbusters is just, I feel like such an all-star team. Super T's mentioned it a little bit here, but you have some incredible players. Chun-Li, one of my players in North America. I feel like he has been so good for so long, and I think they finally have a roster that can really shine here. Flop, of course, backing them up on lots of different healers, including that Restoration Druid. Dippy coming in as kind of a multi-caster, and Nazem on that Warlock, a newcomer to the scene who has really made a name for himself. So I think those two teams still have a really good shot of making it out of that lower bracket.
I will for sure be keeping an eye out for those players. But I mean, speaking of new teams, with these players kind of moving around, we've had a lot of that going on. Then, what are some of the player transfers that we've been seeing so far leading into the season?
Yeah, we can take a look exactly what has happened and break it down, because just like in Europe and North America, there has been a lot of roster changes, like you have mentioned. So some big ones for me, of course, are going to be kind of the breakup of Power Toads. So you have Cubsy and Dazed, that mage rogue duo. They have left Power Toads and moved over to Tiger Toads. So Cubsy primarily playing that arcane mage, Dazed playing a lot of rogue, really powerful DPS players. And then you have Axton and Tuna. They have kind of joined forces and moved over to Left 4 Dead. So Axton plays a lot of Feral, Ret Paladin, some other melee DPS as well, but primarily known for that Feral Druid. Tuna, a phenomenal healer and multi-classer. Then you have Dippy going from La Pompe to Gustbusters. Like I mentioned, Dippy's just one of those people. I feel like he's really struggled to find a good team to play on, but he's just such a solid player. You know, anything he picks up, he just goes to the top of the ladder and solo shuffle immediately. Like, he's like, okay, I want to play Frost Mage. He's number 1. He makes his second Frost Mage. He gets number 2. So obviously a really good World of Warcraft player. And then Flop to me is mechanically one of the best healers in North America. An incredible Resto Druid. He's going to be joining Dippy on Gustbusters. And of course, we have some more roster changes. We've got Calvish and Kearney going from the Silk Tigers. They're going to be joining up with Cubsy and Dazed. Calvish being a phenomenal multi-classer. Most people know him as a rogue, but plays a ton of mage also. We might actually see him play mage on this team, like the Frost Mage specifically over Cubsy. And then Kearney, one of the best healers in North America, plays a lot of priest. He's been a duo with Calvish for a really long time, and they're joining up with Dazed and Cubsy. So that team, they have a lot of eggs in the RMP basket, but if any variant of RMP is good, they're going to have all their bases covered. We've gone Gage going from the Silk Tigers for Left 4 Dead. Cerulean leaving the Silk Tigers and joining up with the Moves, playing mage at such a high level, and then a Fuse course, joining him on the move as that Feral Druid. So some interesting changes. There's more than that, but these are kind of the main ones we're focusing on right now.
Yeah, I think production said that there was like 25 changes or 20 changes, something around there in the North American region alone. So these teams are definitely trying to optimize their roster as best they can, try and figure out what works in terms of chemistry and as well as, you know, compositions that are going to be good this season. So speaking of compositions that are good this season, the individual strength of the teams and the rosters, we are going to talk once again about the power rankings that we lined up for the teams competing in North America. We did this for EU, we're going to do it for NA again. And we're pretty close this time. Again. Wow. Okay, so we've all got Welcome to the Jungle first. Everybody's got one shot in 8th except for me. Okay, then?
Let's see here. Yeah, Welcome to the Jungle in first. Everyone has When Will You Learn in 7th. And then most of us have Left 4 Dead as well as One Shot in the same, except Aya, you mixed it up a little bit.
I
You
did,
broke
sorry.
the chain.
That was a combo breaker.
And then you could see even like in our 4th and 5th picks, we kind of and second and third,
split.
very similar splits. Yeah, Zico.
Yeah, me and you, Van, went with the move 4th and Ghostbusters 5th, but you got Aya and Supa doing.
We had the exact same. I didn't even notice that.
Wait, we actually have the exact because we didn't actually we haven't seen these. We haven't seen each other's picks at all. So it's crazy. We actually picked the exact same all the way through. That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. It's that mage synergy coming through here on the desk.
That roommate synergy.
Yeah, it's good. CPTs,
Domestic partners.
you've got the same one, and they're kind of counting you out. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we're making you a third wheel here.
I mean,
I guess
we're slightly.
He didn't commit to 4th and 5th though.
I didn't.
You're right. You're right.
What do you mean 4th and 5th? I committed 4th and 5th. I got the Ghostbusters on 4th, the move on 5th.
No, as in you're different from Ben and Zico, but you're the same as me, so it's fine.
I'm half and half, okay? I'm trying to make everybody happy, okay?
He's a pacifist.
I'm not leaving anybody out.
No, that's fair. But I mean, let us know in chat who you think, or how you think we did. I feel like we're pretty synergized. I like that we have no idea what the other casters are actually putting on here, and we ended up being pretty similar from week to week. So very interesting. Like I said, let us know in chat who you think is going to be, or how you think we're doing. Jesus. All right. Let's take a look at the next series we've got coming up here. We have One Shot versus The Move. That is the first series of the day. We're starting off in the lower bracket as well. We have a fan vote going out in the chat, so get those points in, and we can take a look at our predictions on the desk and see how we line up. Because we did pretty good with power rankings. Maybe we were similar here with predictions. They always make us wait. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Is Ven going to be the odd one out again?
Yeah,
Ven trying to get ahead again, being in a different direction. That's what's happening.
It worked out for him yesterday. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
Nico?
predictions. Paid off.
Hey, it worked for you yesterday in the what was it, Echo series?
Yeah.
It worked out for you. So we're all expecting the move here to come out. I mean, pretty convincingly, I would say. Ven thinks it's going to be a clean sweep. The rest of us, we're giving one game to One Shot. I don't know. The move, they're going through some growing pains. They got, some new members on the roster. Maybe we're overestimating them. Maybe we're underestimating One Shot. I'm not sure. It's gonna be interesting to see.
I mentioned it a little bit earlier on. I feel like right now the story of the meta is kind of Holy Priest with a mage, and you have Absterge and Ceralium on this team, and then a really phenomenal Feral Druid with Fuse. I think we're likely going to be seeing that. Maybe we see WizK play the Demonology Warlock. That's one thing we didn't see in Europe yesterday that I think is actually good, is the Demonology Warlock Frost Mage. Mage Lock is back just a little bit, so maybe they'll end up running that. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think compositionally, they'll just have the edge for this one.
Yeah, and also, something we talked about a lot yesterday is just having new players sort of not maybe comfortable yet with being on the broadcast, whereas you have, the Move, who have been here time and time again. Obviously, it is only two of four now of the original members, but Fuse, Ceralium, both very, very, comfortable in this position as well. So I expect them to take that sort of experience and move it into this series. But we'll see how we do. Looking at chat, I don't think that prediction is quite ready for them, but definitely curious to see what chat thinks about this and if we align together. Game number 1 here. We're in the lower bracket. These teams are facing elimination. It is One Shot versus The Move. Game number 1 on the Grand Arena.
Yeah, One Shot. They've got Val on the team, and I think he's known as Val the Pirate on his stream, and he's kind of been building up himself as a player over the years, and now he's getting a chance to make his debut here. I know he's got a lot of pirate emojis. It's kind of literally his whole shtick is that he's a pirate, so he's fully immersed in it, IRL and in-game. So they got a 3-player roster. They're running it down as Rogue, Mage, Priest, but they're facing the Move, Zico.
Yep. And this is a matchup that we saw go both ways yesterday. RMP and FMP definitely both can win this matchup. The Feral Druid is going to have a little bit more damage, but the Rogue is going to enable the Mage on the RMP a little bit more. But Cerealium taking a decent amount of damage here. We see a DR Fear coming out here onto Absturge, and so far it's going to be the Move actually on the back foot right now, but no real major defensive cooldowns have been popped. Both Priests just activating that Angel form early on and getting a lot of healing done, and it's going to be all about that next setup. Zage getting actually counterspelled right there, and Cerealium now in a smoke bomb. Big damage potential here, but Absturge is going to be able to duck in there. Now Zage is taking a lot of damage as well. Ice Wall connects here, or Cerealium is going to isolate Mason for a second. Absturge looking for the crowd control here. A little bit of a Priest duel, but Val is there with a cheap shot, so Absturge might get crowd control for quite some time here. Cerealium could be in big trouble, but it looks like Absturge is just going to trade out his trinket there, but he gets feared on his trinket actually. Cerealium could still be in a little bit of hot waters, but they turn it around, get a nice double Ring of Frost. That was beautiful on the killing spree right there of Val. He actually blinked into that Ring of Frost and clipped him there with the last second of that killing spree. Cerealium securing some crowd control, forcing out the trinket there as well.
Yeah, I would say I feel like Val is putting on at least a lot of pressure towards Cerealium, keeping it at very low health time to time, and it seems like they're just struggling to get control on Absturge. Absturge on the pillar here into a cheap shot, but Zage is Cyclone, so they interrupt that nice Mass Dispel, taking him out, but they counterspell the Ring of Frost. He's Blink Mass Poly around the corner, but it looks like Absturge is going to be able to Shadow or Death it, so Absturge is just avoiding so much crowd control. He gets feared. He's going to break out with Will the Forsaken. Zage gets gripped away, but now Absturge is immune to crowd control. He's getting aggressive. He's chasing down Mason, I think, in the back line off screen here. And Zage is just seemingly having a tough time figuring out where he's going to be able to get crowd control and how to get his feet kind of in the ground and planted for a push. Another kidney shot. Do they get the polymorph out of it? Doesn't look like Zage is going to be able to find it. And it's really just about Zage, I think, getting comfortable here and getting crowd control. He finally gets the polymorph onto the Priest. They cheap shot the Feral, but now Val is Dragon's Breath away, unable to really connect. They drop down an Ice Wall. And it's not going to be too bad. Big swap on the Rogue. Nice chastise into Poly on Mason. Val in trouble. Evasion's up. He can dodge the Feral attacks, but Cerealium can still attack him for a few more seconds. Cloak of Shadows comes up in 2. And it looks like he's going to survive. They switch their attention back to Zage, and I feel like the Move are just getting more and more comfortable in this and looking stronger and stronger.
Yeah, I really like that Rogue swap right there. Ice Wall doing a lot of work here, but look at Zage taking a decent amount of damage, but still Mason in Angel form, getting a lot of healing out. Absturge with no Will of Forsaken needs to be very careful. Actually dodged the fear right there of Mason. They get the Cyclone onto Mason as well, and Val here setting up for his team, gets the cheap shot onto Absturge, but no follow-up. Zage is looking for the polymorph, but I don't think he's going to find it in time. Defensive fear coming out from Absturge, buying him some time to just get around that corner to avoid that attack. Cerealium is going to start casting out some damage here. They get the maim into the full sheep onto Mason. Do they have the damage to force the ice block here? They're looking for it. Cerealium not able to find the resheep, but they still manage to force it with enough damage there. Nice push coming out from the Move, but here's the counter push as well. Cheap shot onto Absturge into a full fear. Absturge actually forced to trade out his trinket there on the fear, which is going to leave him exposed to the next kidney shot polymorph.
Yeah, Cerealium, multiple NA AWC championship titles to his name here on this roster for the Move, whereas One Shot, they're all young guns. They're somewhere between 20 to 25 years old between the three of them. In WoW terms, that is on the young side, so they're fighting some legends on the Move here. Absturge and now Fuse, the new addition, basically stepping into Peekaboo's role, and Cerealium's forced into an ice block. One Shot at almost the 4-minute mark, strike back heavy.
Beautifully done there, and I couldn't agree with you more there with the young guns. I mean, look at Val the Pirate's hands here. They're moving very quickly here. You can tell he's definitely got some speed in those. And we can see Zage is dropping down to about 50% here. They're going for a swap onto Absturge. This could be big, could be lethal. He's got no response. Cheap shots are coming in. Absturge manages to stay alive though. They don't have enough damage to take him down, and now Zage is exposed, but the void shift comes out from Mason in the back line right before that polymorph connects. But can they power through it? Zage is very low. If they find re-polymorphs in a master spell, they might be able to actually shut it down completely here and take over the game, but they manage to push in. They get the full fear from Absturge. Will of the Forsaken, stun on the Will of the Forsaken of Mason. Now finally he's gonna duck into angel form. The move make a huge push right there. Nice ice wall there as well on the angel. They blink out of line of sight there for a second. Mason has a lot of healing to do, but he doesn't have enough in the tank, I think. Fuse beautifully done there, closing the gap, but Mason fake casts his kick and is going to be able to keep Zage in the fight. That was an extremely close moment. Ice wall now coming out, isolating the move here for a second from their healer, but Absturge manages to get back in line of sight, manages to keep Ceralium topped here before the incoming assault. Ceralium is going to polymorph Val there as he looks to strike back here with another double stun setup. They get the cheap shot, they get the full polymorph. Absturge is going to trinket. They have the blind though, so they could launch a blind attack later on, but a nice cyclone there connects from Fuse onto Val, and now I am very worried for one shot. They don't really have any cooldowns left on the mage, and only the trinket left on Mason.
All right, let's see if they can manage to pull this together. Get that final ice block from Ceralium. There are no medallions, so whoever can find crowd control first is going to be in a great position. Zage is looking for polymorph. Fuse is shutting him down. Now a chastise from Absturge, but Val is engaging, cheap shotting multiple targets, and trying to enable his team to find a polymorph, but Zage has to fake shot over death. They go for blind instead. Can they power through the barrier of Ceralium? They cut through the barrier, they connect the poly. They're very close to forcing the second block, but they can't stay on target. Fuse is diffusing the situation entirely with cyclones at the moment. Nobody can connect, and I mean, being Fuse on the move, stepping into Peekaboo's shoes, those are big shoes to fill for the roster, and I feel like he's doing a great job in moments like these.
Yeah, absolutely, and Zage right now knows that he doesn't have any personal cooldowns. He needs to stall a little bit, try to buy some time, but it's not going to be enough time right there, and he is going to get dropped. The move looking solid here. Fuse doing tons of damage on that Feral Druid, and that is the advantage that you get with that Feral Druid on your roster. If you can land those setups, you're going to have a lot more punch in them. And Ceralium as well, despite being the mage who's playing with the Feral Druid, still coming out on top in that mage war. Ceralium just such a decorated player. And for a team like One Shot, they put up a good fight here against the move. Considering as well it's like a new roster going up against, you know, some old legends of the game, but the move just looking too strong here in game number one.
I feel like you know, they had good moments for One Shot. Like there was multiple times, especially initially, it felt like they just came out of the gate really swinging, keeping Ceralium constantly on the back foot. Then it looked like they kind of got a bit shaky in the middle ground, and then they got back into it a little bit, and then they were just ultimately behind. So if they can stay consistent like they were at the start of the match throughout an entire game, then I definitely see them having the potential to take out the move. And I think this is where potentially like tournament jitters experience, right, come into play. Sometimes you just get caught up in the moment, a setup you're expecting to win, and then it doesn't work out, and then you got to recalibrate what you're going to do for the rest of the game from there. And that's something that you develop with time as a team and experience over time. Something that the move obviously have is at least individual players, although for the first time playing together with this type of composition. So One Shot definitely have potential in this series. They've definitely shown that they can do it, so I'm very excited to see where they go from here. But at the same time, the move looked really good in this Feral Mage Priest, right? I think a lot of questions are coming in for the move is like, what's going to be their new identity? Because we've known them as the Shadow Priest Rogue Shaman team for so many years. So can they find a new identity? Can they find success within that realm? And right now, I would say they're looking very solid. Fuse had a great performance overall on damage, overall on control, overall on heals. Phenomenal Feral plays, great execution, enabling his team for setups. Just all around MVP in my mind.
Absolutely, he came in strong, but also Absturge, man, securing a lot of fears as the priest, pushing in, not afraid to get aggressive, adding in, look at the damage as well there during that kill, actually out damaging Ceralium there on the kill. Absturge definitely showing, you know, why he's one of the GOATs in terms of healing here in North America. And the next map is going to be Hook Point. And again, this is a map that we've seen. I feel like the maps don't matter as much in this matchup. I think it's more of a kind of a preference. Like If you prefer to play a more defensive style, kind of like we saw with Swapsy yesterday, where it's more about focusing on damage, shutting down the setups, and just winning on overall pressure and dampening. If you're playing like that, then maybe a larger map is better for you. But if you're playing a bit more kind of like we saw with Dobob, where Hessia is going for a lot of aggressive plays, he's blinking in, he's trying to land Sheeps, he's trying to land Rings of Frost. And if you're playing like that, then a map like Hook Point might be better for you as the Feral Mage. And I feel like as the RMP, it's, whatever map you get, you're pretty much happy with. The only map I think that I saw that looked kind of bad for the RMP was the Crucible of Carnage against Echo. So I'm wondering, if that's maybe something that we'll see if the move loses. Maybe they lock that in as a little surprise because that was very effective yesterday.
Yeah, especially for a team that maybe doesn't have a lot of experience on it, because it's a completely different dynamic. Where do you stand? Are you going to play on the bottom of the ramp in the backside? Are you going to play off to the side of the pillars? Are you going to try and take the center platform? There's a lot of unanswered questions. So if you're in a situation where you need to create chaos, like this other team has got more skills than you or a comp advantage or something like that, throwing that map pick to try and throw them off can definitely be a good way to get an edge. And I would love to see it again, because I think it looked really good as like an ice wall map. So if you're a team or a player that knows how to utilize that as a mage player, I think it could definitely be very powerful. Hook Point, more standard, small, aggressive map, which I think will play into One-Shot's strengths, at least with how they played the initial part of that first game. They were just getting in there, getting things done. So that's following in line with the playstyle that they're kind of showcasing for us in their debut here for day one for North America.
Yeah, it's crazy because you say it's their debut, and it is. But One Shot is a team that's only been playing, they've only been a team for 2 weeks now. And they're already, in the top 8 in the AWC. They're already going up against the Move, which is one of the longest standing rosters, several times in a row, even last year in the finals of the entire thing, right? So they're really, I think being in a situation like that, you have nothing to lose as a new team, and that can sometimes be good for you. And it's looking good here in the opener already, potentially pushing for that ice block from Ceralium. Absterge managed to get a big heal there in time to keep Ceralium safe in that position, and it looks like he is going to recover with that angel form. But yeah, I think One Shot in their position, they got nothing to lose, and you can tell maybe the nerves are calming down a little bit for them, and they're just locking in now, just playing fearlessly.
Oh, that wall. Zage takes a huge hit. Ceralium making big plays. They get the first ice block. Now Zage is trying to strike back with a Ring of Frost. Can he polyfuse here? He's out of form. I'm honestly surprised he didn't try and polymorph fuse here. He's looking for Cyclone. Zage is line of sighting, staying next to Absurge. Frost Nova behind the pillar. Ceralium in trouble. Excellent crowd control by Zage, and that's going to get an ice block in return. Zage is only 20 years old. He's been on this team for 2 weeks. He's facing multi-NA champion Ceralium. He's fighting the Move, Absurge, Fuse, the new addition to the roster, and he is still making some plays here in game number 2.
Yeah, definitely making it look good there. That opener with Ceralium's Ice Wall was very beautiful, but they equally as quickly strike back here. Fuse also has no trinket, so they could look to maybe get a cheeky little swap there onto Fuse at some point. It looks like Val is actually trying to set it up a little bit, but there's a fear onto Val. Ceralium just trying to get around the corner here for a second, trying to get closer to Mason, potentially looking for some crowd control. Get a Cyclone there onto Zage. They get a Sheep onto Val, but they don't find the stun onto Mason just yet. It's going to be just the main stun there onto the Mage, and now finally the Feral Druid stun comes out. The Ceralium is actually playing the Blink stun here, so he's going to have a harder time kind of getting away from this rogue, but if he lands Polymorphs, it's going to be very nice for him. And also, they continue the chain here with another stun. Zage so low. Can he get the ice block? He's almost getting it, but no, it's going to be the Void Shift coming out there with the Will of the Forsaken. So another successful attack coming out here from the Move. That Blink stun not slowing down Ceralium at this point, and it's providing a lot of defense here from these rogue attacks.
Oh, nice Psychic Screen out of the Polymorphs, but Ceralium is just avoiding Zage behind the pillar here. Zage is trying to get it around the corner and connect some damage, but Absurge is free of crowd control. Big heals coming through. Icy Veins active on both sides. Both mages looking very dangerous into the next couple of seconds, so Mason recognizes that. He's jumping into Angel form. Absurge is jumping into Angel form, but an Ice Wall comes down, blocking their path of vision, but he's able to alter time back to the other side of the wall. Clutch play from Zage here. once again, as they're just trading flurries and lances in the midfield. Zage preemptively barriering here, anticipating the stun, blinking in for a polymorph. Absurge deaths it. Zage is getting cracked. Massive damage coming up from Fuse and Ceralium. They drop down a smoke bomb. It's a Hail Mary on Fuse, trying to go after him. Ice Wall comes down as well. Is it going to be enough? No, it doesn't look like a Fuse is just going to walk it off. Absurge Linus now pushing in aggressively with the Holy Ward, looking for crowd control. They smell blood in the water on hook point. They are close to a kill right now, Zico.
Yeah, absolutely. They overlap the trinket and the ice block there. It's very, very dangerous. Absurge is in position for the fear. Mason, I think, death the sheep right there. That would have been the end of the game, as Absurge was closing the gap there as well to look for the follow-up fear, but they find a full Cyclone. Zage is not out of the woods just yet. What are they going to do? He's got the alter time active. He teleports back there. A little bit greedy. That could have almost gotten dispelled, but Absurge is in a sheep, so good call there. Fuse now caught up in the kidney shot. They're playing defense. Nice counterspell gets sniped there onto Mason. They follow it up with the stun. Absurge pushing in for the game-winning fear, and the move will take game number 2, now leading 2-0.
Okay, the move, man, they're looking cleaner and cleaner. I will say, one shot, they're making things flashy. They're definitely putting on the show for us in their tournament debut. And I think there's still possibilities for them. They went for the small map. They went for the all-out aggression, but the move were able to match them, see them coming, block them at every turn, and be able to pull off a victory on game number 2. Pretty quick here at 3 minutes and 45 seconds. You know, some of these matches we're seeing go much longer than that. I'd say overall, Val doing substantially more damage in this game as well. I mean, we saw Fuse at the end of the first round doing double everyone's damage. So there are improvements on that front, but I guess the trade-off for that aggression is that it's going to be more volatile. The game can end faster, you know, out of nowhere on the dime if you misplay one crowd control chain. And that's what those final moments were really like for One Shot. They made really good effective trades. They didn't overlap. They went from one block into the void shift into another block. No significant misplays as far as cooldown defense, but because they're so aggressive, they can be punished, and Fuse and Ceralium were able to take advantage of that, secure extra crowd control, and be able to finish the game. So the move are matching One Shot's aggression and looking solid in the lower bracket.
Yeah, I think that overlap earlier on really put a big hole in the defense of One Shot there. So, I mean, these are the things that can happen, right? If you're a team that's maybe not used to playing on broadcast, you can get a little bit overwhelmed in certain situations, and they just pulled the trigger a little bit too early there on the ice block and the trinket. And immediately a team like the Move is just going to punish that, right? Absurge again having a great game here, pushing in, finding the crowd controls even now at the end. Like, this was really good coordination from the Move. They land a counterspell, and then the timing of the stun out of the counterspell is just perfect from Absurge. The very last second of that counterspell, he hits his own chastise stun, gets the DR fear as well, and the Move just looking as crispy as ever. One Shot now is going to do the complete opposite. So they tried the small map, they didn't like the small map, and now we are going to Ashman's Fall, and I think we're just going to see the same thing here from One Shot. It's going to be just up to like kind of small individual plays. I feel like the game on Nagrand didn't look bad for One Shot, so I think if they can clean that up and play just with more confidence like they did in that first game, they could definitely take a game here against the Move.
Yeah, I think going for like a more neutral path, given that they've seen the results on the aggressive pick versus the neutral, and try and play this for a little bit more of a later game, play a little bit more conservatively in some of these moments, could be wise for them. But the Move, they're looking impressive on this composition. You know, usually WizK, I feel like WizK is often in like 99% of the matches. Like, it's not often that he's actually on the bench on this roster, depending on the players on the roster. So the Move are looking really good with this setup with the Feral Mage Priest, and I think it's a composition that can win this weekend. So the Move, they might actually be able to go the distance here in this lower bracket with how good they're looking right now here at the end of game number 2. One Shot, the newcomers, making their team. They probably made their team from the solo shuffle ladder. We've seen that a couple times, you know, like Hula Bang came in Dragonflight and went the distance and took down Echo. So we do have these Cinderella stories, these dark horses that come off the ladder every now and then and really put on a show. And I can feel like they've got the potential. Like, I feel like there is something there for their team. They just need to be able to unlock it with some confidence. And we got WizK, of course, broke it down. He's not playing right now, but holding a pretty solid win rate. Look how many games. I think that just alone, right? Like, most players probably don't even have this many games played, like in the game itself over 10 years, let alone in a tournament setting. So WizKid has been holding it down for a very long time, and yeah, he's a 90% play rate. So this is a rare occasion that he's actually not in the game.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good point, because we did ask the move who on the team has grown the most as a player since last season, and Absterge said that WizK is the GOAT. So they're keeping their GOAT on the bench, maybe for a little bit later. And even despite that, it's looking really good here for the move. And I mean, that's something that they have in their back pocket as well, because Feral Shadow Priest is something that we have seen that the move likes to run. And that's definitely another strong, potent combo that they could utilize there in their arsenal. But we're going to see game number 3. It's match point losers, lower bracket here. Whoever loses here will be heading out of the tournament. And right now, it's not looking good here for One Shot. They just get absolutely blasted through the Guardian Angel right there, I think. Did he even get the Guardian off? I didn't even see it. That was so fast. One Shot just sitting through that long CC chain. It looked so good because Mason pushed in, got the full fear onto Absterge, but then he would have to Forsaken it, and then the move responded with their own crowd control chain, and it was just never ending.
Yeah, I mean, now we're seeing like how intricate a mage can be played, you know? Like yesterday in Europe, we saw PMake making all of these just micro plays to avoid damage, making it look like he's invincible. He doesn't even take a point of damage. But if you don't make those micro plays, or you mismanage the barrier or timing on an altar, greater invis, you can just explode out of nowhere. So in this game, I think his team was saying like, hey, we need to get aggressive. Let's get Zage in for polymorphs. And so he did, but then immediately took a huge amount of damage. And I think you can see why he was maybe hesitating in game 1 for the middle part of the game on for trying to go for crowd control, because situations like this can happen. So it's a very difficult dance to balance your defense, your offense, and your positioning at the same time in order to execute for a win. So it's a bit of a tragic loss for them here on the side of One Shot, because I really do think there were moments where like little glimpses of like, this is going to be a good RMP, like this is going to be a possible threatening team. And you can see in the replay that Zage is way more aggressive. He's in the middle of the map, he's getting polymorphs on Absterge, he's blinking on top of Absterge, and while he's playing aggressive like this, they just see an opportunity and snipe him.
What happened to the polymorph on Absterge right there? I mean, One Shot just got completely one-shotted. It's like they just looked in the mirror there for a second. But how did Absterge get out of that one poly here? Because it wouldn't have been a bad attempt here. Right there. How does that just break on Absterge? Oh, it's a resheep. Yeah, the resheep just broke there from something. But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate because Seralium obviously responded as well there. They got the Maim stun into the full Ring of Frost, and they got to make a trade there. That's the problem. They just have to respect it. It's Icy Veins, it's Power Infusion, it's, you know, just like all damage in the...
Freedom. Mind Chaos Bolt. Divine Toll. Freezing Shadow Shot. Forbearance down. Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt. Apocalypse. Chaos Bolt. Dark Transform. Divine Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt. Tears Deliverance. Chaos Bolt. Shield down. Chaos Bolt. Mind Blast. Chaos Bolt. Ashes. Chaos Bolt. Freedom. Blinding Light. Light Protection. Trinketed. Big Heal. Stealth. Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt. Big Heal. Theme Dispel. Fittest Survival. Lock Wall. Mortal Coil. Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt. Deterrence. Never Warn. Lock Wall down. Drain Light down. Fittest down. Deterrence down. Freezing Trap. Spell Lock. Chaos Bolt. Beast Trap. Chaos Bolt. Dark Transform. Big Heal. Hammer of Justice. Chaos Bolt. Hammer of Light. Malevolence. Fear. Mind Blast. Dark Path. Shadow Power Infusion. Fear. PS down. Success. Vengeance. Anti-magic Shell. Icebound. Big Heal. Horse. Shell down. Vengeance. Shield down. Demonic Circle. Icebound down. Divine Toll. Infusion down. Cataclysm. Crusade. Theme Dispel. Nether Ward. Big Chaos Bolt. Shadow Mind Blast. Hammer of Justice. Ashes. Freezing Trap. Stealth. Trapped. Multi-trinketed. Sep. Spider sting. Purge. Pet stun. Unholy assault. Trap. Penitence. Roar of sacrifice. Sep. Dark transform. Trinketed demon. Big heal. Sep. Defile. Roar. Down. Mind blessed. Big heal. Flare. PS. Psychic cheap shot. PS down. Evasion. Divine shield. Shadow death. Death. Bubble down. Vengeance. Shadows. Vengeance. Shield down. Vanish. Divine tool. Shield shining. Forbearing fire. Inferno. Anti-magic shot. Dark drinking. Shadow dash. Malevolence. Shadow dash. Divine shield. Ashes. Dark transform. Chaos dash. Shot. Chaos salt. Bubble down. Big heal. Death. Shadow dash. Sunlock. Big heal. Crimson vial. Trinket. Demonic big heal. Forbearance down. Chaos bolt. Teleport. Chaos bolt. Chaos bolt. Chaos bolt. Penitence. Ashlight protection. Chaos bolt. Chaos bolt. Mind chaos bolt. Trap. Chaos bolt. Hammer of justice. Stable call. Beast trap. Crusade. Fear. Fittest survival. Deterrence. Big heal. Chaos blast. Dark path. Fittest down. Roar of sacrifice. Explosive trap. Roar. Down. Chaos bolt. Vengeance shield. Freedom. Big heal. Lock chaos bolt. Trinketed. Vengeance shield blast. Lock wall down. Hand of protection. Infusion. Prayer. Chaos chaos bolt. Protection down. Ashes. Chaos protection. Divine shield. Freedom. Bubble dash. Beast trap. Death is unholy salt. Strangling. Emerald. Icebound. And another trap.
Cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up on.
she lives. What's up,
Yeah.
girl?
What's up?
You're alive?
Yeah. Just doing shit.
Bro, how the fuck do I get out of here? Why am I doing this? What is wrong with me? How do I leave this... wherever the fuck I'm at? Undermine. Teleporter to Dawn. Oh, I gotta go here? Okay, never mind. I figured it out. There's way too much shit going on in this fucking place.
Yeah, you
Do I
don't need to
have-
go down there at all.
Huh?
You don't even need to go down there.
Well, I went here to get extra world quests, so I can,
Yeah.
Oh my god, the amount of versions that are down here, though. That are just ganking over and over.
Yeah, I don't go down there at all. World West.
These two, there's been a rogue, a demon hunter, and a warrior that's just been ganking everybody down here. And they have full gladiator gear.
Yep. That's the one place I don't go to because it's like in-game area.
I gotta reset my Hearthstone. I don't know where the goddamn innkeeper's at, though. Is it over here? Okay.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
I have 2 Hearthstones now? I'm so confused.
Damn, lucky you.
$4 p.m. Are they allowed to stream the tournament right now, like the individuals, or no?
They
Oh
want
yeah,
to.
they are. Because Sea-Doo's streaming right now. I want to watch Fuse. That motherfucker's damage is retarded.
Sea-Doo?
Yeah, Sea-Doo and Sam I Am, they're all streaming right now. Are you watching the tournament?
I just turned it on. Watched it the other day. The other part.
This guy isn't even streaming, bro. Aw, what a loser. Not even streaming. How am I supposed to watch this guy stream? Mez is a fucking hunter player now. I guess the move is all breaking up after this tournament. Absurge was like
Absurge
crying on
quit.
his stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Peekaboo quit and fucking Jelly Beans, they kicked him off a year ago for whatever reason.
It was just gonna be Whiskey. Jelly Beans apparently has like really bad arthritis or something.
Oh, that's not what Absurge said last night or night or two ago on his stream. He was like bawling. He said they had personal issues with him. But he's still like a really good friend, but they don't talk anymore because of what happened or something. I don't fucking know. He was like literally
Chun-Li
crying
just
on screen.
one shot Max.
Is Jelly even playing?
No, he doesn't play WoW anymore.
Oh, he quit.
Apparently his arthritis is that bad.
Oh, well, I heard that that was not the main reason.
Well, now he's
They
got
kicked
arthritis
him.
apparently. I don't know. That's what I heard the other day. Well, Chun-Li just one-shot somebody on his Windwalker. In like 10 seconds.
I'm at 1720. Am I just shy of getting? I need 1750. Motherfucker, dude. I gotta go do a world quest. Trying to get my weapon.
Nice.
I'm one world quest away. Oh, here's a 500. We'll do that.
Communication initiated.
God damn it. Like,
When you play other classes, like you play Boomkin, you don't have that fear ever.
I hate Sam. I shouldn't say hate, but I really don't.
Just watching the tournament stream.
Was it this? Yo, Lucio, what's up?
Chun-Li just absolutely one-shot that guy. Jesus.
I feel like Chun-Li's been waiting for a Windwalker patch. I don't remember the last time we had a Windwalker patch. Feels like it's been a while.
This guy's got no mog.
Yeah, I feel like Windwalker Feral would be so
Yeah, you got your
fucking
1 minute
scary.
delay on, by the way?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think so.
Next week it's gonna be
Oh, yeah,
all
I
about
do, for sure.
DKs.
I do.
It's a
I don't know. I heard a lot of people complaining about it. That's not even the problem with DK. The DK. And by the way, what are you talking about? Frost got buffed. Frost DK didn't get touched.
What? I just
That's what you
saw
said in
the
the
patch notes. Yeah.
I watched 2 different videos on it. I didn't see anything on Frost
I just
DK.
go to actual blue tracker and look at patch notes.
I watched both Vin Rookie's video on the patch notes and Supati's, and there was nothing on there for Frost DK. Unholy got buffed, but apparently that the buffs that they got supposedly weren't even the reason. Like those are like half those abilities they don't even use, supposedly. I don't know. Some nerd was fucking crying about it and saying that's not even the reason why DK sucks. It's their survivability and their mobility is trash.
Rest of Shaman's getting buffed and they're good with them. Yeah, it'll be.
I think the better comp is synergy wise is Mistweaver with a fucking DK. Why isn't my shit working? What's going on?
Yeah, there's so many mages right now. So Shaman's getting buffed is gonna be nice. Every game has a mage in it. Oh look, both teams have a mage again.
Mage Feral. Yeah, but Feral is the one that's doing so
Right now
much
it's
damage.
Mage Warrior versus Mage Windwalker. It's just mage. Every game is mage. It's just Frost Mage.
Well, they're getting nerfed apparently, right?
Not that much.
I don't get it, bro. I go and do some of these world quests don't have any mobs for me to kill. Like, what? Fight me, dude. This guy just dispersed air. Oh, this guy's so dead. You dispersed nothing, so now you're dead. Mind games is still a thing in this game.
No one really plays it.
This
But,
fucking
yeah, it's a thing.
retard is, and he just got clapped. That is shit all over
Not
this
great
priest.
anymore. It's not that great anymore.
Good. That was the one thing that hard countered Rets like really hard back in Shadowlands. There's nothing to kill out here. I don't know what to do. Come here, fight me. What? How? How did he just live that? Do they have an immunity button now? Oh, I die now because of that. What the fuck is that? This fucking Shadow Priest has like a cheat death. What the hell was that bullshit?
Your whole PvPing, there's like items and shit you can buy, like...
I got him down to literally, it said 0 health, and then this giant shield just pooped out of his fucking orifice out of nowhere.
It's
as
probably
he's
the
like dead.
ancient defender thing. It makes him like immune to death.
And then he healed a full from nothing, from air. Like he didn't cast anything at all.
Yep. There's some fucking shit you can buy that makes you like immune to death. It's stupid. That's why I don't PvP or PvP at all.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is the last world quest I'm ever doing, by the way. I'm done after this. I'm doing a world quest where you're supposed to kill like animals in this area, and there's literally none. You're
probably doing the PvP ones.
I am doing the PvP one, and there's nothing
Yeah,
here.
so there's people out there doing it.
This is pissing me off that something is just healing this guy. And he's not pressing anything. He was getting healed while in a stun. What? Oh, here's that dumb fucking low DH bitch. Here, pussy. Fight me. What? This game is so gay in World PvP. What was that? He just disappeared. There's finally stuff to kill. Hey, look, the Shadow Priest is back. I think he's angry.
It's called Shadow Meld, dude.
Oh, nice fear, bro. I don't have any defenses, so... Oh, never mind, I shot on him. Okay. Correct.
Looks like there's treasure nearby.
Oh my god. Fury War damage.
I just parried air. Get fucking wrecked. I'm on this like bull pony thing, just charging people.
Yeah, it's that PvP quest.
Oh, he's back and he's angry. The hell, it doesn't do anything to players. He just fucking played Storm Air, Theo. Thanks for the fucking world quest, bitch. How do I get out of this thing? There's no exit button or anything. The fuck do I do? Just jump off this cliff? Oh. Yep, I guess so. Alright, now I can actually get a good weapon. Guy's playing a warrior. You're getting clapped. I thought that said Gut Busters for a second. That's fucking hilarious. Oh wow, that gave me a lot. I'm at 2325 tokens now.
Yeah, they'll give you like 500.
It gave me way more than that.
I mean, it tells you what page. It'd be 500.
I know, but because I was killing players out there, it was giving me like 60 a kill.
60?
That's
I've never
what it
gotten more than
said.
one. When the fuck
You
is that?
receive 60. You receive 6. Oh, that's 16 on honor, but 60.
Yeah.
And then I got 500 for the quest, and then I got 1 for a kill there.
1. Yeah. You
What
get
what
1
is
per
the
kill.
60 for then?
I've never seen 60.
I
Fuck
killed that
you.
last guy and got. Oh, I'm reading it wrong. 601. Wait, why am I getting 601 instead of 500?
Because you gotta kill.
601. The quest
You get
gave
500 for the quest, and you get 100 per quest you do, so it's 600 total for that quest.
Oh, and because I killed a player for the.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My directive is to serve you.
Well, let's see. Definitely getting my weapon. By the way, I'm glad I fucking did not do double ring craft. Because you want to craft boots for Ret specifically because they don't have any conquest and or
I mean, you can craft infinitely. You can craft every single piece if you wanted to.
I understand that, but specifically for Ret, you want to craft the boots because you don't get this. That's the only way to get the stats you need. The specific stats you need for that specific item slot. All the other item slots don't give what you need. They give like shit stats, including the PvP gear. So, which makes sense because that's like that was a thing last expansion too.
Just do what the add-on says. What the fuck stunned me?
Alright, getting the weapon. Here we go. First mastery, big damn.
Return and peruse
Big damn.
my inventory.
Oh,
It sucks that this has been the stat
yeah.
build for the past like 2 to 3 expansions now. I miss the haste build from back in the day. Oh my god, this thing looks crazy. I forgot, you can enchant your boots. I got 240,000 gold. Damn, my PvP item level is almost 670 now. What? Time to PvP, Joe. Wait, I can... Wait, I can get more gear. Hold up. Hold up.
My directive is to serve you.
I can get I can get bracers, but I don't need those.
Damn, even Benruk is complaining about mages.
Enrique complains about everything under the sun. Listen to who we're talking about here.
Yeah, dude. You listen to his videos, man. I'm just saying.
His most watched videos are all fucking him bitching about the game. But yet he loves the game. That's all I've seen on him for the past like 4 years.
It's funny to hear him say that mage is the most
He's
overpowered
smart
thing
though.
right
He
now.
gets a lot of views for him doing that shit. You know that it's all
It's just
clickbait.
funny hearing a guy that plays mage say
Plays everything. He's in
Mage
his
is
last video he said he
overpowered.
doesn't even identify as a mage player anymore. He plays everything in the game.
Yeah, he said last time I watched him, he said, "Yeah, I don't like playing mage because I like to play the hipster stuff, and mage is too good right now to be me to play."
He's such a fucking yeah. That's why I watch him still play fucking Frost Mage. But okay.
I like to play frost mage when it isn't good.
Yeah.
Oh, big damn! Oh, it's telling me to bait. Okay, thank you, Adam. Baiting, kicking that.
I guess I just get this back and then we're good there.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Love when I have a pumper in the crew.
How does that not bump up my item level in PvP? I just got a way bigger. What? It's still 669.
Ew.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but alright. All right, I have 689 conquest. Let's see what I can
I
get.
have an extended supply of goods.
Need like 875 for
I
big piece.
think I should be able to get a.
You want to save for the pieces that you're going to transform into set pieces, don't you?
I mean, yeah, I could do that.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Love how some trinkets are 700 and the others are 525. What the fuck?
You either have the answer to Frost Mage or you are the Frost Mage. True.
I feel like Chun-Li's team should shit on this team very easily. Both Mage and Windwalker counter Warrior, so... Why are they still playing Warrior? I feel like... Oh,
It's Fury
tied.
Warrior, though.
It's tied. 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, Chun-Li got a nice one-shot the first game. It's Fury Warrior, so it's like, whatever.
Dude, I would
It's got
literally
a
just
lot
like,
of mobility.
if I was the Mage...
Fury can go
if I
double
was Dippy,
Bladestorm now,
I would
so...
literally just fucking make sure the Warrior doesn't play the game while killing him.
Warrior has more mobility than... Or, the Fury Warrior has more mobility than the Mage right now. It's got 3 charges, a leap, 2 blade storms, 2 intervenes. He's playing with a Mistweaver that can give him freedom.
Mistweavers give freedom now?
They've always been giving freedom. Tiger's Lust. It's always been a thing. Even Windwalkers have that.
I thought they gave themselves that.
No, you can... Even Windwalkers, you can give your teammates that.
I can remember, dude.
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah, but it's not as good as freedom. You can immediately CC them right after they press
Yeah,
it.
but you still get out of it. Out of like a root.
Look at Chun-Li's damage. My god.
Windwalker actually has less
Look at
mobility.
Killborn. He can't even play the game, bro. This is the fucking... He's got knocked... What was that? He knocked him back? What was that? Dippy just knocked him back. What was that?
Yeah,
Dude,
mages.
what race
Mages get
is
a
he?
knock. I told you. We did that yesterday. They get a thunderstorm basically, and you're like, yeah, I know, it's better. Blast
That wasn't
wave.
that wasn't Blast Wave that he hit him with.
Oh.
Blast Wave makes a big fucking red animation underneath you. I know what it looks like.
Does it? No, I don't know. I've never noticed.
And historically, okay, well, historically it does. I don't know about this fucking stupid ass expansion, but it's a fucking, it's like a little fucking AoE that shoots out everywhere.
Dippy's Night
Looks like an explosion.
One's Orc and one's Night Elf, so
It looked like he punched him, but I don't think he's that race.
he's not. He's Night Elf. One's Night Elf and Dippy's Orc and Max is Night Elf.
I don't know. He stood next to him and he got knocked back.
Chun-Li pumping.
Yeah, I guess you kind of do have to go mage because you don't want him to free cast either. So it's like,
Oh yeah, if they free cast now, it's scary.
I feel like the Windwalker could just fucking fuck with the. I wish they had a stat on the side of the right screen of how much CC you're in. Like they bring up the details of the CC you're in. How much CC? They should do that. Because I swear this warrior's not playing the game. Look at him, he's just sitting in the middle of the map. He can't do anything. Oh, he's finally clean. Oh my god, he almost one-shotted Dippy. Holy fuck. Did you see that? Woo!
Yeah. When a Fury Warrior connects.
He Blade Storm to prevent the poly. Wow. I'm just watching him just... Oh my god.
I'm surprised Chun-Li can get there.
I think Windwalkers have better mobility than Fury or any warrior spec.
Yeah, there's no way.
Double roll, fucking.
Okay, a double roll that
tireless.
goes 10 yards when you have double 40-yard charge with a leap, with 2 blade storms,
Wait, whoa,
and
whoa,
2
whoa, whoa.
intervenes.
It's 40 yards now. Since when?
Pretty sure it's 40 yards. It's way longer than leap. I know that, or way longer than their roll. I don't think it's even a question
Double
of the Fury
roll,
Warriors.
tiger lust, whatever that flying serpent kick bullshit is.
I don't think they have that anymore. I haven't seen that in a while.
Teleport.
Yeah, if they go on their port, which is just retarded, deserve to die at that point.
Some people port aggressively to get to their target. Oh, he got polyed. I mean, Killborn is playing fucking Gnome, so he has escape artists. He looks so big for a Gnome, though. Like, what?
Yeah,
the
you have to play
fuck?
Gnome Al as a melee.
Well, historically, it's always been that way for Warrior. It's always been the best race for PvP because they just get fucked by roots so hard. Slows and roots. Shits on them. Oh my god. When he does connect, though, he slaps.
Yeah.
And Lee's fucking...
Fury's really scary when they connect.
smacking. Dude, I think he would... A shield's getting nerfed, so... For mage.
Again? Wow.
Yeah, that's what was in the patch notes. They said it's going down to 80% instead of 100%, and I think they're nerfing the reflected damage on it, or it's factored into it or some shit. I don't. Super T was talking about. He goes, I'm not sure how the math works out, but it's going to be lower for sure.
Wow. So it won't be a 7 million one now.
So 20% nerf. So whatever.
It would be like 5 million health now.
I mean, to be fair, that's a fair nerf. The fact that they have a better fucking shield than a paladin.
It's still going to be better. It's still going to be like 5 million with 20. It's like 7 million with full gear.
And they do reflective thorn style type damage. Like what?
Yep.
That's just unfair. That's not even fair. On top of you
And you
having
can
like
reset
triple
it,
blink
too.
or some bullshit or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, they have crazy mobility.
And I'm sure they can still spec into that build where you can blink cast or whatever if they wanted to.
Yep. Shimmer. Yep. Still a thing.
Oh my god, what's the dampening at? 35%? Why is it so fuzzy on my screen?
35%? Damn, 2 starts higher than that. Oh, he's dead.
36%. Wait, am I tripping or is that shit fucking just... Damn, who died?
Gotta see us. He died. Kick the Mistweaver. Easiest thing to kick.
Try and play some quick twos really quick before I have to get off.
Damn, you getting off already?
I have to go to work.
I'm leveling, dude.
I've been on for like 2 hours.
You texted me like an hour. Yeah, I got on like 7 a.m. Took a nap.
What? Who does that? 7 a.m.?
I get up. Yeah, I get up at like 5:30 normally, but on the weekends I get up at like 7.
Okay. Well,
Lots of people.
That's not normal, so...
It's a normal person's time, man.
No, that's not normal to get up at 7 a.m. to play a game. That's normal
No,
to get up.
that's just when I wake up. Yeah.
You said you were on at 7 a.m.
Yeah, I got up at like 6:45, got some coffee, smoked a cigarette, and logged on.
Oh. Well.
Did some chores.
You'll never get a
some
game run that
laundry.
early.
I was getting plenty of games. It's great.
Yeah, those are the losers that didn't go to bed. They stayed up all night.
I've been taking advantage of leveling anyways right now. Getting everything I want up while it's time walking. Too good. Dude. DH tank is so much fun though. Actually, like, makes me like PvE. Oh god, this guy just pulled the world. Oh no. Are we dead? Oh wait, no wait. Who fucking pulled all
How do
this?
they have this WoW overlay? It's fucking cool.
Yeah, why don't they just do that in their actual game? What is happening? It's like an unlimited supply of fucking mobs. What the fuck?
This is really cool how they have this damage breakdown chart. Oh, Killborn died.
Like 5 minutes ago, dude.
He went from 66% to 0% in 3 seconds.
Oh, that's
Damn.
slow.
Well, 2.94 seconds. Fist of Fury overkilled him by 100k. It did 1 million. Almost 1 million. Wait, is that per tick? No way they hit that hard.
Yeah, 4 set.
That's disgusting. It hits 1 million per hit, like tick? Million.
No, probably like 800 or so, yeah. With full gear, yeah, I mean they're in PTR with full gear, so.
I mean... Oh, I guess that was 900k. I mean, still, pretty much 1 million. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Orcs are super bursty, but super squishy.
So nothing is required. Once I get the Conquest gear, nothing is required for me to just get the 4-piece. You just go over here to the Catalyst and put it in. You just get it.
Yeah. You
Like,
just
it
take your
doesn't-
conquest piece you get, and you
It
go.
literally doesn't require shit. You just go in here and go, Oh, it costs Essence of...
Yeah, you should have 3
Hydramite?
of them.
I do have 3 of them. How do I get the
Yeah.
4th one?
1600 in any arena or 2000 in Mythic Plus. So pretty easy.
That's the only way to get that?
Yeah, super easy.
In arena specifically, or can I do it in
Any
solo?
arena, any ranked anything.
Oh, okay.
Solo shuffle, 2v2, 3v3, blitz, RBGs.
I played my first solo shuffle game and I won 5 rounds out of 6, and this Warlock was raging so hard. It was hilarious.
But
so hard. Oh, needs healers for solo arena. You get a bonus reward. Call to arms.
yeah, there's no healers.
Honor and conquest gains increased by 25%. Dude, the solo battleground thing is pretty fucking easy.
With the RBG?
Yeah, the Blitz. Rated battleground Blitz.
Yeah, it's just RBG.
I've already won my first 2. I've played 2 and won 2.
Nerd.
First solo shuffle. Rounds 1, 5. Rounds played 6.
Wow. We lost a round.
Yeah. I lost 1 round. Yep. To the Warlock. He finally got me. And boy, did he ever let me know, too. Yeah, I was like, yeah, you finally got one. Good job, man. Only took you 5 rounds. Then I won the final round.
How did everybody die? I'll just solo this dungeon, I guess.
Oh, they finally switched up their comp. Rogue Mage now.
Ooh.
I don't know who these people are at all. Melon, Robin, Max. Never heard of these dudes.
Immediately, they'll just die immediately. Okay, Robin's fine. He's gonna get some pressure here now onto Dippy, build up, and just likely start with something like a.
I gotta solo the boss.
Kidney
I'll
shot
try
on
to.
Druid, but he gets polymorph.
Whole team's dead.
I kind of want to level an all, but I don't know what I want to play, honestly. Nothing's like jumping out at me.
Your fucking stupid ass BM under you like so much.
Ghostbusters, but didn't accomplish too much by
Mm.
committing so much of their defense there. Robin's gonna be happy. Managed to bait out a lot of
No,
cooldowns. Here comes the Shadow
maybe.
Blades though. This is his big moment. This is the moment that
What, we got Demon Hunter right
See if
now?
they
Game. Who are they going to go
updated
after? Seems like
this
he's
shit
putting out
yet.
damage
Oh,
on
they
Dippy,
finally
not even
updated
going
this.
for a
Nice.
setup, and this
We got Demon Hunter right now, and then probably Windwhacker.
I don't know. I feel like Ghostbusters
Windwhacker.
both preemptive plays. It's hard for a
Dude, you guys are fucking trash. I've never even seen this phase
But
before.
Flop actually got through the wall. He's in there, but he's into a kidney shot, cheap shot. Robin finally possibly getting a setup here.
Can't play the
onto
game.
Dippy, but he's got blink at barrier, so he can blink out of the stun and barrier the damage. And catch Melon in
Just rude.
midfield, and Flop is doing such a great job still.
Barrel
finding the
kinda
right
looks
time in the
fun,
cat
but-
form to get combo points for his team. Been able to
Nah.
get opportunities.
I can't play it.
Robin, he's not getting
I don't like it at all.
He's playing defensive. Melon's off to the corner.
They're gonna
Dude, the
nerf
first
this.
time I've never liked it, not liked it.
Wow, man, they're good. That's
Dippy's
crazy.
getting close to Melon.
That doesn't feel good at
Control
all.
soon here, I would imagine. Only in a Dragon's Breath, Max blinks.
I don't know, unless you have like a
Rocket's
really
not
good
doing
healer or
better
something. I
than-
just feel like I'm just fucking dead all the time.
Going for a snowdrift, but Chun-Li can escape that. They're swapping on Robin once again, it looks like. He's going to use evasion to dodge any potential stuns and damage here. They switch back immediately off the evasion. Conduit is cleaving 2 targets. Dippy is blinking back with Flop.
They're all dead again?
Entering the
Just
counterspell,
been killing this
avoiding a
boss
ton
for
of
like
damage.
5
Melon
minutes.
repositions, but Max got left behind, and that's going to cost a block. Just one little decision to move out of line of sight for a second, and they're down an ice block.
I need a mage killing class. That's what we need.
Marksman Hunter.
They need a miracle if they want to win this one. Max down to about 50% health right now.
I have one, it's great. I love opening up on them and making them block in 2 seconds. Not even like half a second.
Robin just cannot connect in any kind of meaningful way. Chun-Li is just disable rooting him, just one-shotting him. Robin could easily go down. That is going to be the life cocoon, basically solo force there by Chun-Li, but Dippy needs to be careful. Dragon's Breath on Robin. Here comes the ice wall. That's such a good ice wall there. Looks like Dippy will be able to quickly get in line of sight. So had the mobility to escape. At the same time, Melon is going for offensive crowd control. It's still a mage race between these 2 teams, and it looks like Dippy could fall. He's got 2 ice blocks.
Sentinel's the one that's doing really well.
At
in
this point in the game,
GGs.
looks like Reed will be good. Dippy
Am I
moves
getting
on.
rooted to?
Now, Ghostbusters can make a push.
Can you not dispel this, or are you just retarded?
Power from Max going on Robin with no
Dude, I want there to be a fucking add-on, or I think I'm gonna make a fucking custom weak core soon. Anytime I get hit by an ability that can be dispelled, it's gonna yell it out in party. Like, I'm gonna yell it. Sitting Hodge, dispellable CC. Sitting Root, dispellable Root. Dispel me, or some shit.
You can just make a macro that yells at people right now and just press it.
Yeah, but there's gotta be like an add-on or something, like...
Kind of like Spy, how Spy says sapped. When you're sapped.
Yeah, except it's like...
Say sapped or whatever.
Except it's like, hey... Like the
Press the
healer,
spell.
like... The healer CC weak aura, but your fucking DPS is CC'd.
Well, the weak aura is not going to do anything for him. It's only going to do something for you. So you need.
Yeah, it'll yell out like DPS CC, like Theo DPS CC'd in a Hodge. Oh, dispellable. Oh, I can press that button. Oh, I can dispel.
It's too bad that when you're in arena.
So fucking annoying.
It's been blocked. Melon gets paralyzed. Chun-Li setting up for the win. Going after Max.
It's too bad when you're in arena. It's not considered a raid, so it's considered a party. So you can't do raid warnings or yells.
I had to fucking play against double Frost Mage, so every one of my games it was a Frost Mage on my sub rogue, and the healers did not. No, I didn't get dispelled one time. I just sat roots for like 3 minutes around. It was so frustrating.
Nice polymorphs from Dippy on the road. Good
It's
iron
like
bar
Frost
from
Mage
Flop.
must run the
Knocking
lower
around
up
off the side here,
brackets.
but he might be able to sneak by. That ring of peace is not exactly blocking the stairs. The Flop is getting into the mix.
I'm just like dispel, like I'm typing in chat. Fucking dispel me.
It's possible that Melon
I'm in another route.
amount of time to give his team
Dispel.
Yeah, he's got the life
You're a
cocoon
paladin,
available.
give me
Max getting one shot.
freedom.
Needs to be careful. There comes a life cocoon. Melon has to make a big trade, and there's no cooldowns available for one for quite some time. They're going after Chun-Li. He's got the touch of
Hell
karma.
yeah, dude.
If he needs
3.5 hours played, level 78.
Has to be used by Robin. They are all over him. Dustbusters is making a push to close out this game. 5.5 minutes have elapsed. They might be able to do it. Full kidney shot now onto Flop. Looks like he's going to
What
comfortably
the
sit
fuck?
there, going for a play, but he gets rooted
Not
up.
big
Chun-Li
remaster.
just re-kiting him in line of sight.
I just
At the same
fucking
time,
charged his road.
Nippy is making plays, getting a lot of damage out on Max. Melon's able to recover it though. We'll have to see. Everyone is kind of split up right now.
Is he
Chun-Li's
outlaw?
frantically running, doesn't want to allow their team to get anything
I don't know
going.
what that
At the same
hero
time,
sign thing
Max
is.
getting bursted down. Melon is falling.
No,
behind,
Robin sub.
needs to connect the heals, but look at Max and Melon. They're so far
They
separated.
have a charge now.
No.
He ran at him really the animation looked like a charge.
With the tree form, they should
Not
be
sprint. It looked like
A-okay
the
to
charge.
survive
I don't
right
know.
here. Good
It looked like a
time by
charge.
Flop With that Ancient of Lore, and now Big Star Search
Same thing today, dude.
Max. He's trying to ice wall, but he got counterspell. He's taking a ton
He
of
definitely-
damage, and Gustbusters do it 3-1.
Yeah, just
That is a shitty RMP.
So who is this fucking NA team that everyone says is so fucking really good? This fucking jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
Oh no, I haven't heard anything about them.
Apparently they're like favored to win the entire thing.
Oh.
Really, really high, and I think he
I don't know that EU fucking Feral Mages. That fucking beat Echo looks crazy good.
Feral Mage or Feral fucking or jungle? I swear
There's a
is-
Feral Mage that beat Echo's RMP
That shit
yesterday
just
and knocked him
looks
into
broken.
losers, which is crazy.
Benruki was saying how all the warlocks that played, none of them played Demo, and he says Demo is definitely the best. And he
Yeah.
doesn't understand why no one's playing it.
Demo is Demo's lockdown and their 4-piece is so crazy, but they might just die.
The competition in North America is so wide this time around.
I mean, they're not as tanky as a mage.
Teams are actually very close to Welcome to the Jung's level. I mean, there's another team, Liquid.
No, he's saying out of the warlock specs, no one played Demo. Everyone was playing like
Yeah.
Destro or Affliction, and he said he doesn't understand why because he's.
I think there was
confident
2
that Demo's
warlocks. There was only 2 warlocks, and it was like one affliction, one.
Infernion, and I forget the other guy's name. Infernion plays
Yeah, they got-
Destro.
And they got shit on.
Get a 3-1, advance in the lower bracket, and look solid.
They
as a
made top
roster.
4, I
They've got
thought.
a diverse
Like they qualified.
composition.
I didn't see it. I didn't see that shit.
That's what they put on their stream, anyways.
High-level plays,
Fernion?
and even despite,
Yeah, he's playing with Waz and them.
the fact that he can just switch on a
Waz's
dime to all
team.
of these, and still
Oh, they played RMP the entire time. I didn't see him. What? Waz's team just got knocked out. What?
No, they made top. Well, then he's lying on his stream. I don't
Waz?
fucking know.
Echo Waz?
Yes.
Yeah, they got knocked out yesterday. They're in losers. I just said that. The FMP, some European FMP with flappers or something like that shit on them yesterday.
I don't know why he has on his
Everybody
stream
was shocked.
title made top 4. Top 4 locked in. It says top 4
Maybe they
locked
won
in
in
for
losers to
Sunday.
top 4?
Top
Maybe
4
they
locked
fucked down
in
in
for
losers,
Sunday.
but
So they made it to Sunday.
okay. Yeah, they got knocked out to losers yesterday, so I didn't watch losers, but
Hold up. How? It's easy when you know where to.
there's an undefeated Feral Mage Priest with flappers, I think his name is. Came back after like 3 years off or something, and they're just shitting.
They're never truly off. They play fucking ladder all the time and shit. This guy looks sick.
Beat Waz's fucking RMP that's supposed to be the best, so pretty crazy.
Good. Fuck RMP.
Yeah, but everybody else. Oh, last game of the gay. Tiger. Oh, there's Welcome to the Jungle that you're talking about.
I just want to play 2s.
Welcome to the Jungle. Oh, Liquid still hasn't dropped a game yet.
Birthday party.
When? Wait, we not get to watch them today? We have to wait. Wait, what?
No, they haven't played yet.
Princessasaurus party.
They
What
haven't
the
played
fuck? So Sunday's gonna be like 30 games. There was only like 2 games today.
yet. Sunday is both EU and NA.
Yeah, but
Why is there 50,000 fucking ads on Waz's stream? I'm done. I'm done. Tried to click on his stream and I'm on the 10th ad in a row. Like, This is why I don't watch Twitch anymore. I hate Twitch. All you fucking losers that have ads.
I've never seen an ad.
Play 30 of them in a row, and you don't get to watch the actual stream. I don't ever get to watch the stream. All I watch is ads.
Just don't be poor and pay $12 a month and you don't see
I'm
the ads.
good. I'd rather watch YouTube for free and watch the same thing live without any ads. Zero.
I go on YouTube and I get ads all the time on the streams.
Guess what? It plays an ad for literally 2 seconds, and there's this little button that says skip, and you can skip it. It's fucking awesome. And then you don't have to watch any more ads. And I don't have to pay a goddamn penny. YouTube is just better.
Alright, you watching on YouTube then?
Probably going to at this point. If I have to watch
Not
50,000 more ads again.
Just go to the AWC actual channel.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, then watch it on YouTube.
But it's not even fucking, it's not the AWC, it's the fucking regular streamers, Waz and all them that play 50,000. Yeah, it's streaming right now on YouTube. I'm
excited.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, I actually am, because I feel like these new games have been good.
They have,
I don't think I've had a chance to play it yet, so.
4K on here
yeah,
too, actually.
this is the they have, yeah. Production's been cooking.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is the one that I was really terrible at yesterday. So hopefully I can redeem myself.
We can all be terrible together.
It's funny because they're all multi-streaming on YouTube now, finally. Because Twitch finally allowed it.
To all of these abilities.
So yeah, anytime I want to watch a streamer now, I just go to YouTube instead because it's just better.
With that first word.
Just better.
It is better. I don't want to watch 30,000 ads.
Just don't be poor, dude.
I think that's a bait.
Or I could just go to YouTube and watch it for free, better quality too. What? Yeah.
There's zero ads on there?
Literally so bad.
Zero ads.
Really? Let me go to a stream right now and see.
Or if one plays, you can skip it in 2 seconds.
What even is the first lifeline? We can see the theme because that definitely I think would.
Literally.
Oh yeah, perhaps yeah.
See if it's an ability or if it's like.
And those little fucking ads that they play in the middle of the fucking game on Twitch, that doesn't exist on YouTube, thank God.
Am I just being egotistical right now?
Oh my God!
Am I just a
Okay, so
narcissist?
players. So it's players. No, it's definitely no, because
Is
there's
it
not
my
2
name?
S's.
Oh,
There's not 2 S's. Wait, there is 2 S's.
There's
Super
2
T's.
S's.
Yeah, you're right.
But there's 2 E's.
Super T's. Yeah, you're right.
There's 2 E's.
Wait, there's 2 E's in your name.
Wait, are there? Oh, there
Yeah,
are.
Super
That
T.
is my
You know
name.
your own name, man.
I don't know my
Pretty
own
good,
name.
Super T's.
Yeah, I think it actually is.
Alright, so is it number 2 Super T's? Can we get confirmation?
It's gay shit they're doing.
That's completely
So
random. That'd be
cringe.
hilarious.
Is that literally just random luck that's...
This guy pressed second when the gates open.
Okay.
Okay, so
Go get him, buddy. 1v1.
Wait, the machine.
Yeah, you got one.
You got
I
this.
got it. I swear that's what that is.
Okay, wait, so the last person's another
Okay.
person, or the last one's another person. Who has that long of a name?
Healing stat?
Oh, it's healing
It's
stat. Yes.
Oh
Nice.
my God. This guy's name, Theo, is Fathom DK.
Caster. Okay, right, because we are going to be joined.
He's ready, dude.
later
He's
this
playing Frost. He just
season.
one-shotted him. Oh my God.
Nice.
I'm proud of everyone, you know?
Oh, that was good. That was a good team effort. I like that. Super team. Am I just being egotistical, or is that
Wait,
my
what do I
name?
I love how you also said there's not 2
There's
E's
not
in my
2
name.
E's.
Like,
I
you
dude, it
know.
took
Come on,
me
get
a
a
sec to
conquest
realize
piece
that there were
now.
2 E's also. I know. Apparently. All right, well, let us know in chat if you struggled as much as we did. But we're going to head to a break. When we come back, it's Tiger Toads versus Welcome to the Jung in an upper bracket series. Up next, you definitely don't want to miss this one. Stick around.
I can get my shoulders. Oh, wait a minute. Why would I want to? Oh, I can go ahead and get One Piece, I guess. Wait. Oh, so I guess it doesn't matter. Haste. So you just buy whatever shoulder piece. Price Lightyear's plate cauldron. So you buy this and then you turn it into the...
Thanks for your patience.
Dude, our gear looks so lame. Spells and abilities have a chance to activate winning streak. Okay. So we do shoulders, chest, gloves, and legs. I guess the next cheapest thing would be to get is gloves. I got one piece. So gloves would be the next thing. I'll get my 2-piece from that. So what is that?
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
That would be 700 as well. Gives me haste first. Interesting. That does kind of suck. You can't choose your stats on fucking your 4-piece. Like, yeah. Sure. So 700 is what we need. What time is it? Gonna start getting ready for work soon. $15 minutes and 9 minutes.
Hello,
Better than
everybody,
45,
and
I guess.
welcome back. We have an exciting matchup coming up for you guys. Now it is Tiger Toads versus Welcome to the Jung. Two teams that are extremely powerful forces here in the AWC. Kind of mix things up a little bit in terms of rosters, Zico. How do you feel like these two teams are going to be colliding with each other?
I think this is going to be a very even match, and you know, Welcome to the Jung was kind of the team to beat last year. And I think the same thing was kind of true for Echo and Dobob yesterday. So I feel like this is like the NA version of the Echo versus Dobob. Can Welcome to the Jung kind of cling on to their title as the top dog in NA, or Tiger Toads, kind of the two really strong teams from last season fused together into one Giga team? Can they challenge the Masters?
All right, well, get your predictions in chat. Get some points. Maybe you align with our predictions as well. We can take a look at the predictions that we had here on the casting desk, because I feel like this one was a tough one, Ven, to call. I think either way that it goes, at least for me, I see this being very hard-fought matches on both ends.
Definitely. I mean, these are kind of the teams to beat right now in terms of ladder. Them and Liquid, I think, have been having some of the most success, but yeah, Tiger Toads, an absolutely stacked roster in terms of talent, and then of course Welcome to the Jung. This is the team that was last year or last season. They're looking incredibly good. Let's see what the predictions are. I think all of us are in favor of Welcome to the Jung, including myself. Yeah. So I think it's just one of those things where Drake and Trev, especially with Zhang and Nick on the roster, they've been so consistent playing at such a high level. It's really hard to count them out. And I feel like this team especially shows up during tournaments. Like, during the games, they just get better and better. It's really difficult to beat them.
Yeah, I feel like also that's been the case for them from the beginning. You know, when they were newcomers to AWC, they just hit the ground running. This is a team that's been so consistent for so long, till their debut, since their debut, Zico, in the AWC.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they kind of came in and
Why not even do
sort of
anything
mentioned
anymore?
it. We're like, okay, this is looking like a really strong team. This could be kind of the new dynasty in North America, and I feel like they've definitely shown that they are that top team. They are the team to beat, and we'll see, you know, how the off-season has been treating them. It's kind of our first look on broadcast, of course, outside of the open bracket. They were tested a little bit by the Gust Busters in that open bracket, but still looking good. We got the FMP versus RMP matchup here to start things off in this little fight.
Playing Arcane Mage and Cavalry Subtlety Rogue, so very different scenarios. So far, Frosty, they're mixing it up here right now. Arcane Surge, they fake cast the interrupt. And get it off. There's a lot of damage loaded up. Who are they going to open up? This variant, this Arcane Subtlety Rogue, has a ton of burst damage available. So if they actually connect on a target, they're going to delete them very quickly. So Nick, Drake, and Zhang need to be very careful of that.
Yeah, I really love the Arcane Mage. And this season, it's super fun to play, and packs a really big punch, especially when you pop that touch of the Magi. You get the free clear casting, you get the what is called jackpot set bonus, and you can get a lot of damage. And I think Cubby is going to be rocking mostly basically missile damage spec. So most of his damage is just going to be trying to stay at the pillar and get a lot of arcane missiles, but we got an opener here on to Drake. Cheap shot coming out onto Zhang. It doesn't look like Cubsy is going to go for any kind of crowd control here, and instead he's just going to opt to go after Nick. You already see both priests into angel form, and so far pretty slow opener here for both teams, but Cubsy does have his arcane surge rocking here, and he was able to get a decent amount of damage onto Drake. They're not forcing out any defensives just yet, but needs to be very careful in that position. Art of the Wild is active. He's not even bark skinning this smoke bomb here. Drake being extremely greedy in that position. Is it going to cost him? Doesn't look like it. Nick manages to snipe the counterspell onto Cubsy and shut down his damage.
Nicely done. Cubsy gets stunned up. He's going to blink back to the pillar. Pretty much every single game, Cubsy's going to be playing Blink as well as Ice Flow. So he'll be able to free himself from the stuns, and he'll be able to get that run casting off. Plays it very effectively on that Arcane Mage. Drake right now taking a hit of damage. Both healers relatively even on mana. Zhang maybe a little bit ahead. Let's see if they got the setup. Cubsy gets interrupted. Calvish right now on the run, looking for a reset. They're going to be looking for that Subtlety Rogue one-shot. Drake pre-bearing once again. Really good read there by Drake to prevent a lot of that incoming damage. Double stun here from Kearney. Where are they going? Still pressure out onto Drake, but it is not enough. It's the touch of the Magi, but not able to get too much damage rolling. I think so far, Welcome to the Jungle has handled this situation quite well.
Yeah, beautifully done there, and they are going to get a sheep here onto Kearney as well, so Cubsy needs to be very careful here, just running around the pillar. Actually go after Calvish, but I think he trinketed out of something there. Might have been a stun, so Calvish could be a swappable target here. Cubsy going for the Ring of Frost. Nice, he blast waves Zhang into the Ring of Frost right there. But Zhang was able to get the Shadow Word Death off there. Now Arcane Surge coming out. Big damage potentially onto Drake. He's got no bark skin. He realizes the danger is in. The touch of the Magi is rolling as well. Cubsy's got a lot of damage here for Drake, and Drake knows about it, so he's going to be just ducking back to the corner. Definitely happy to play it slowly, and they know on the side of Welcome to the Jung that they are going to have a pretty sizable lead in terms of damage. Nick and Cubsy should be doing roughly around the same amount. Cubsy is pulling ahead a little bit over Nick, but the big story is going to be the Feral Druid versus that sub-roll. But at the same time, Drake could get absolutely used in any one of these setups. Good damage there onto Drake in that stun lock, but Jung in angel form was able to deflect it. Now Jung finds himself into a cheap shot. Drake still not out of the woods just yet. Sitting in bare point, good line out of that cheap shot. He could maybe get a zap here as well. Drake realizes that, ducks it down with the stun there onto Calvish. Now instead it's going to be a counter attack here onto Cubsy. Get a full CC chain there onto Kearney. Follow it up with the Dragon's Breath, half DR ring. Calvish is rolling down, Cubsy's rolling down, and Tiger Toads need to get a lot of healing done here.
Definitely. Not looking that good, but Tiger Toes is one of those matchups where it seems like Welcome to the Jungle is ahead. Consistent damage and setups, it could be good, but then these one-shots can definitely happen, so Drake needs to be careful. He gets the counter stun here on the Calvish. So basically what I was going to say is it's going to not look too good for Tiger Toes until they just randomly win, so that's what we need to look out for. It could happen at any moment. Calvish right now, evasion has been popped, about 50% health, turning into a Cyclone, maybe a little bit more needs to be traded. Cubsy drops out the Ice Wall, beautiful, but it's not too much done. It might have been Nick actually who dropped that Ice Wall. Cubsy right now going for an Arcane Surge. He gets Dragon's Breath on it, and it's going to be shut down. So slowing down Cubsy, not allowing him to get that arcane damage out, is going to be very important in this matchup. And for Nick, he just wants to get that Icy Veins off cooldown, which it now is. And that's going to be a big opportunity for Welcome to the Jungle to make the push.
Yeah, and they're not afraid to just kind of play out the game and just wait for that late game advantage where the Arcane Mage and the Sub-Rogue could just completely destroy someone. Meanwhile, Welcome to the Jungle wants to play a little bit more classic. They want to just go for those CC chains, and they got one right now onto Kearney, forcing out the Ice Block of Cubsy. And this is 5 minutes into the game. I don't know if he's going to be able to get that back. Look at Calvish as well, just rotting down here in that setup. That was a great push coming out here from Welcome to the Jungle, forcing out major defensives. Calvish still has that Cloak of Shadows though. He was able to at least hold that in his back pocket. Kearney's Trinket has rotated back up. Jung is in Angel form. Now Kearney goes into Angel form as well, spamming out the heals. Cubsy though, in midfield is going to be taking a lot of damage. That Feral Druid and that Frost Mage doing some work here, and Cubsy realizes that he is in some danger, so he's going to run away, and he's playing that overpowered barrier, so he's going to blink after he gets that shield absorbed, and then he's going to be able to get into invisibility for a little bit. You got a fear onto Kearney. Cubsy's not out of the woods just yet. Big stun coming out here onto Calvish as well. They look like they wanted to swap to him there for a second. Cubsy's still not out of the woods. He gets locked on Arcane. Big damage coming out. Defensive line though onto Drake should be enough to keep Cubsy alive, and here comes the Arcane Surge and a counter pressure, Van.
Yeah, definitely. Nick has both ice blocks. I mean, I really don't feel like Welcome to the Jungle is being pressured much in this match at all. I mean, defensively, they're just looking like a brick wall. Drake has just been pre-bear forming all the setups. Nick going to be farming back that Icy Veins in 24 seconds. I really think this next Icy Veins could close out the game. Like, there's a very high likelihood of that happening. See what ends up happening though. What can they do? Cubsy moving to position, looking for potential polymorph. Nick immediately counterspelling him. And Nick, his counterspells onto Cubsy have been insanely effective. All of them are just nailing Cubsy at the exact right moment to shut down their offense. I feel like Nick is having a really great game on that mage.
Yeah, and he's really, really feeling the heat too. Anytime you get locked on Arcane, there's not really that much that you can do. You don't play Ring of Fire anymore, and all you can do is really cast that Ring of Frost. So Cubsy is really feeling the pressure every single time one of those kicks lands, but at the same time, Drake could be in danger here. This could be the moment that we've been talking about, the random one-shot from the sub Arcane. And they're controlling Nick pretty beautifully here. Nice Ring of Frost gets snapped. Actually, that Ring of Frost unfortunately lands on the pillar, so it's not going to hit anyone over there. Cubsy mismanaging the camera a little bit there for a second. And now here comes Drake. He gets a big maim stun, huge bite onto Cubsy. Cubsy playing defensively. Calvish is left behind though. Defensive smoke bomb comes out. The Cloak of Shadows as well. Kearney, Angel form and Void Shift forced there. Here comes the Ice Wall though to deny that, but nice massive spell from Kearney. Arcane Surge comes out. They need to find some pressure here on the side of the Tiger Toes, or they're going to be toast. You can see Drake is pushing in once again. Gets the maim stun. Jung is there for the potential fear follow-up. No, they're going to go for the Cyclone instead, and Cubsy is just rotting down. Nice Raider in this coming out there with the overpowered barrier, but still, where is the damage? They don't have any pressure. Nick still has 2 ice blocks. They still have everything they need. Cubsy is a long minute away from his last defensive, and another fear connects there, but there's not going to be enough pressure here, I think, on the side of Welcome to the Jungle. For now, they hold on the side of Tiger Toes, but the question is for how long?
That is a very good question. They're in the blizzard. They're in the frozen orb. Nick is putting in complete work right now. Calvish, where is the opening? Drake has the string. Sparkskin, they might just kill him randomly. He's in bear form. No, he's in cat. Still with the Guardian Spirit, just getting the damage rolling. Kearney is really struggling. Dampening is getting higher and higher. Icy Veins up in 2 seconds here for Nick. And surely that is just going to be an overwhelming amount of damage. Completely pulling the trigger with that immediately. Kearney's getting low. He could fall. Calvish is fighting for his life. Cubsy's just dead behind the pillar. He gets the ice block back off cooldown, but might just have to use it immediately. Kearney doing what he can to survive, but they could easily drop If they connect a stun here onto Kearney, it could easily be GG. He's feared up. All three members are low, but at the same time, Drake needs to be very careful. They do not want to throw away the game. The one-shot potential is there. Kearney barely escapes. Are they going to be able to do it? A miracle comeback potentially. The void shift comes in, and Kearney is still just so low, getting to the pillar somehow, some way, holding on.
Yeah, but for how long is the question, Cubs? He's got Ice Block, actually. He blinks with overpowered barrier. He's got all the time up as well. They are standing on their last leg. They could maybe take Drake down. There's no Void Shift on Jung. There's the Ice Block coming out for Cubsy, but no mana left whatsoever onto Kearney. He's got Angel Form in 2 seconds, but Calvish gets one-shotted. Unfortunately, Kearney's not going to be able to access that Angel Form, which is going to give him free healing there for a little bit. If they had that, maybe they could have turned it around, but this just looks like such a brutal matchup. Like we mentioned, the damage differential between Drake and Calvish is just miles. And sure, the mages are somewhat tied, and I would say the one-shot potential of the Archmage can be very scary, but it's just such a consistent threat. In late dampening, you got the Icy Veins, you got just a guaranteed big hit on the Frost Mage, and you got that paired up with the Feral Druid. Look at the damage from Drake here. Almost 400 million compared to the 234 million of Calvish. You know, that's why Kearney is just going out of mana. He has to just heal way more than Jung. So for Kearney, it's going to be a brutal matchup when you reach 40, even 50% dampening here. He just has nothing left to work with, really. And I think they did a great job defensively on the Tiger Toads, but at this point in the game, Nick can play with confidence. Still has his Ice Blocks, his Power Infusion, and pop the Icy Veins a little bit earlier, and just generate so much pressure and so much momentum that they can continue to ride all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I played against this Tiger Toads team. You just get one shot in the opener. Like, and the reason I say that is because welcome to the Jung. They are so good defensively. So it's like one of their main strengths. It has been for a long time. They're the team that just isn't going to die. You're not going to kill them. Eventually, their pressure is just going to overwhelm you, which is exactly what's happening in these games. Drake and Zhang together, their defensive capabilities, Nick as well, doing such a good job both offensively and defensively. The fact that Tiger Toads is struggling so much when any kind of setups happen, that just speaks to how good Welcome to the Jung is. To be honest, they're insane. Welcome to the Jung is. They're absolutely insane, and I do wonder if we're going to see Tiger Toads make a switch. Maybe we see another variant we might see is Calvish playing the mage, with Blues coming in. So that's something that they practice a lot.
Yeah, they could tag in their second mage. It's so interesting about Cubby that he doesn't want to play any of the other mage specs. He's just an arcane mage. Like, I respect that, you know. I identify as an arcane mage as well these days. So I kind of understand it, but it is interesting to see that even when Frost Mage is kind of the meta spec, he's just like, nope, nobody else play that. I'm just gonna stick to the arcane.
I think he has it in his contract. Like, whenever he signs up with a new team, his contract says he's only playing arcane. You know? Don't ask.
Yeah. He used to be the best Resto Druid in the game, and now he's one of the best arcane mages in the game, but I don't know, Tiger Toads, they're going to need something more than that against Welcome to the Jung, and we did see the Gustbusters pull Welcome to the Jung all the way to Game 5 with some late-game Druid-based strategies, so maybe Tiger Toads want to swap up their healer choice for a Resto Druid. We've seen that in the past work out for them. Maybe set up Ash at mains and then go for maybe some RMD and try to win with just like late game drink strategy. That could be something that they want to implement, or we might just see the same composition, honestly, and they just try to clean it up a little bit. But it feels like Drake doesn't die. Like, he has such good synergy, like you mentioned, with Jung, and he's just reading every single stun that's going to happen on him before it does. So he's always ready for those attacks that are coming in.
Yeah, curious. What are they going to do? Because I really don't think that composition looks super good with, you know, what Drake was doing. Maybe they could go after Nick, but I'm pretty sure Nick's playing Blink as well. So yeah, he's playing Ice Flows and Blink. So he's an orc too. So it's like if you go for like the diminishing return stun, it's going to be orc reduced. So you know, Nick being in a stun, it ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be really difficult to find these setups. I feel like Welcome to the Jungle, they happen to have a really good composition into what Tiger Toes is running. And it also so happens that not only is it a good composition to what Tiger Toes is running, it's also just one of the best compositions in the entire game right now. So I think Welcome to the Jungle is really getting very good.
Yep. They're feeling pretty good here. I mean, for them, they're putting all the pressure on Tiger Toes. So it is interesting to see Tiger Toes, though. I think this is the first sub-rogue that we actually see. But yeah, they're gonna lock the exact same thing. Sub-rogue, Holy Priest, Arcane Mage, run it back. And it's like you mentioned, I don't think Nick is at all a viable target. Like, you actually cannot kill Nick. Maybe if you kick him, like if you kick him on like a shifting power and you stun him at the same time so he can't blink out of it, and then you get a big go like that, maybe. But I think the gameplay is for sure just CC Nick as much as possible, get the counter spell on him, shadow step kicks on him, get sheeps on him, just mind control him, chastise, just throw everything you have on him and go after Drake. But I think they need a second target. I think that just going after Drake makes it too easy to predict for Drake. So I think they need to go after Jung as well. And the fact that Jung is also playing the Undead Holy Priest, that would give them an opening. Maybe they go after Drake, then after the stun is done, they fear Drake or and cheat Nick or something, and go after Jung. And that way, at least they can accelerate the pace of the game and continue to force some cooldowns. Because right now, Welcome to the Jungle, they just know what's going on here. They just know, yeah, we're not letting Drake die. It's gonna be a perfect cooldown rotation every single time, and they kind of need some chaos. They need to cause a little bit of panic if this sub arcane is gonna work.
It's really interesting because like in a matchup like this.